At the turn of the 20th century, a neighborhood in Gloucester's working waterfront known as the Fort was home to an enclave of Sicilian immigrants whose lives revolved around three things: God, family, and fishing. Gloucester was America's largest seaport, and work was plentiful. Immigrants arrived for a hard but better life on one of the hundreds of fishing vessels. They were instilled with an unyielding devotion to the patron saint of fishermen, and brought with them an annual religious tradition that blossomed into the most popular attraction in all of Cape Ann. I'm Corey Kukuru for 1623 Studios, and this is the story of St. Peter's Fiesta. In 1926, fishing captain Sal Favazza wanted to replicate in Gloucester a custom from his birthplace of Favorata Terracini of thanking St. Peter for fair seas and abundant catches. He commissioned a Charlestown sculptor to build a statue of St. Peter that, to Favazza's surprise, arrived at his home nearly life-size, standing 5 feet tall and weighing 600 pounds. Fishermen's wives hailed its arrival with a novena, 9 days of song and prayer for their husbands at sea, at the Favazza's backyard. But the fishermen's wives wanted the statue to be honored the way it was in the old country, by taking it outdoors, mounting it to a platform, and parading it around the fort so every family could rejoice. Women collected $1 from each fishing boat and built a proper altar to rest the statue. In June of 1927, in accordance with the Feast of Saints Peter and Paul, a Roman holiday of public worship, St. Peter's Fiesta began. The fort families opened their homes with endless amounts of food and wine. Decorative quilts and bedspreads hung from windows. Opera blared through the streets. The fishing fleet stayed in to celebrate, every boat painted and bannered. They went to the water's edge and blessed the statue, signifying the start of Fiesta. Fireworks were launched off Pavilion Beach as fishermen, dressed in all white, carried St. Peter on their shoulders, marching and chanting, "Vamos, amo, tu te muda! Viva San Pedro! Vamos, amo, tu te muda! Viva San Pedro!" As Gloucester began to embrace this new occasion, organizers wanted St. Peter's Fiesta to last multiple days and rival Boston's famous Fisherman's Feast, an annual citywide festival in the North End. The first order of business was to build a spectacular altar that could fit the statue, musical entertainment, and a Sunday benediction. Emilio Matarazzo, a contractor who ran a warehouse with his 4 sons in Chinatown, became Fiesta's official decorator. The Matarazzos strung lights along Commercial Street and built jaw-dropping altars that mimicked famous churches along the Mediterranean, such as the Avellino Cathedral in Sicily and St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. The first altars rose above the homes along Beach Court, standing 70 feet tall and 50 feet wide. Hundreds of yards of cloth, paper, and foil were pinned to the massive shrines. 10,000 electric lights lit up the night. To the people of the fort, it was heaven on earth. In the 1930s, games and competitions for kids and adults began to take prominence. The most popular event in Fiesta's early years was the seine boat races off Pavilion Beach. At that time, purse seine fishing, yes, we pronounce it seine, was the main fishing method. Seine fishing nets are dropped vertically in the water, their bottom edge weighed down with heavy rings, their top edge floated at the surface with buoys. A line runs through the rings, and once the nets are filled with fish, they're pursed up by the seine boat, then hauled onto a bigger boat. Seine boats held an entire fishing crew, and since the fleet stayed in for Fiesta, challenges amongst fellow boats became inevitable. Prizes in the first competitions were gold pieces worth up to $10. Crews today, including women's teams which began in 1995, and juniors, row in designated seines named Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria towards a flag anchored half a mile off Pavilion Beach, before making the 180-degree turn and racing ashore. The first to reach the beach wins an American flag. Second place earns an Italian flag. But the real prize is the bond amongst the rowers, and bragging rights. Contending crews bust each other's chops decades after the races are run. The other featured competition, the Greasy Pole Contest, is another custom from Italy that remains Fiesta's biggest crowd pleaser. Pole walking and climbing, as a measure of manliness, became popular in Europe centuries ago. Contestants walked or climbed poles slathered in mud, animal fat, and fish oil for a chance to snatch prizes like fresh food. The first Fiesta contest took place at the playground area of the fort, the pole jutting out from the rocky shoreline parallel to the ocean's surface. As Fiesta became a larger spectacle, the pole was moved to a platform 200 feet off Pavilion Beach, with a 40-foot telephone pole covered in biodegradable grease. Contestants in costumes walk in honor of someone in the fishing fleet, usually a relative. They take turns trying to grab a flag nailed to the end of the pole. There are 2 rules. Don't grab the flag during the opening courtesy round, or you'll get a beating, and keep an eye on the person walking before you. The event spans 3 days, with Friday's winner advancing to Saturday, and Saturday's winner advancing to Sunday. Sundays are reserved for champions who compete until they retire. When the flag is finally grabbed, the champion swims to shore, is lifted on the shoulders of the other walkers, and carried to the altar. The champs, like the same boat race winners, become part of Fiesta legend and lore. The true spirit of Fiesta, purists will tell you, is rooted in religion, and for decades, the highlight of the festival has been the Sunday procession of St. Peter's statue through downtown Gloucester. Months before the parade, families assemble ornate floats that recreate biblical scenes and sew homemade costumes that depict angels, saints, and other religious icons. The morning begins with an outdoor mass at the altar in St. Peter's Square, adjacent to the fort. Then, Fiesta committee members in their all-whites lead the 2-mile parade with marching bands, dignitaries, and all of the family floats. Thousands line the streets, many dressed for church and wearing symbolic buttons. The route includes stops along the city's Catholic churches, where St. Peter is blessed by clergy, St. Anne's Parish, and Our Lady of Good Voyage in Gloucester's predominantly Portuguese section. In fact, the Portuguese community introduced a hugely important part of Fiesta, the blessing of the fleet. As World War II neared its end, the congregation at Our Lady of Good Voyage began the ritual of marching a statue of the Virgin Mary of Fatima to the end of the state fish pier at Gloucester's Inner Harbor. There, clergy from the Archdiocese in Boston blessed hundreds of gathered vessels, calling each by name. The Italian community began to participate and slowly adopted the blessing into Fiesta. 2 marginalized and sometimes rivalrous immigrant communities came together. By the 1950s, the blessing of the fleet moved to Stacy Boulevard and became a signature event. Fiesta ends with a final late-night procession as St. Peter is returned under a hail of confetti and song from the altar to his usual resting spot inside the front window of the nearby St. Peter's Club. Today, a public novena featuring the very prayers and songs recited by fishermen's wives a century ago lead into a 4-day carnival that helps support the Fiesta and its activities. The fishing fleet is just a fraction of what it used to be, and the fort has evolved from a cozy Sicilian neighborhood that always had a full plate for passerby and never locked its doors. Locals keep that spirit alive through cookouts, reunions, and parties. But the meaning of St. Peter's Fiesta remains steeped in the fort's old country beliefs: God, family, and fishing. So if you find yourself in Gloucester late in June, like tens of thousands of others, look for the altar with a life-size statue, wear something red, white, and green, grab a Sazits, and follow along when you hear the chant,
Viva St. Peter! Viva St. Peter!
To just let you all know, there's a 15-minute delay. We just ran out from the Fiesta Committee before the start of the events today. So now we're looking at a 5 p.m.-ish start to the men's senior same boat finals. If there is any further delay, if the weather ramps up a bit, we might get pushed a little further out, but we'll keep you posted. So in the meantime, I was just live with Live Now from Fox for an interview to kind of set the table about the event, speak to the nation for a little bit, which was pretty cool. So we're going to roll that in now, and then we'll be back with any other further updates. But in the meantime, enjoy this. We may roll that Fiesta documentary again or just go right to our broadcast and give you the Day of Champions, Championship Sunday here at St. Peter's Fiesta, Greasy Pole and Same Boat Races live from Pavilion Beach. So 15 minutes, 5 o'clock-ish start, we believe. If anything changes, we'll be back and let you know. Until then, Bona Fiesta, folks. Enjoy for now.
You're watching Live Now from Fox. I'm your host, Coral Lahara. We are so excited to once again be live streaming for you the 2024 St. Peter's Fiesta Greasy Pole Contest. And if you're not sure what that is, I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun, but you don't got to take it from me. I'm going to bring into the conversation now. We have Corey Kukuru. He is the anchor down there, going to be corresponding with us throughout this entire festival. Corey, I'm going to let you take it away. That is a beautiful setting that you're at right now, beautiful beach. Tell us, first of all, what is the St. Peter's Fiesta?
So thanks for Krell for having us today. St. Peter's Fiesta is
a long-standing Sicilian tradition that was brought to Gloucester, Massachusetts, back in 1927. It's a religious holiday. It's sort of our version of Mardi Gras. There's a carnival, all sorts of beach activities and games. I'm in the Fort neighborhood right now, which is an old Italian enclave where for decades people would just leave their doors open throughout Fiesta. You would walk from house to house having homemade food and wine and celebrating the safe return of the fishing fleet and abundant catches. That's sort of the catalyst of this. And now it's sort of turned into a 4-day carnival. There is like a 9-day novena beforehand. But at the center of all of that, the main attraction are the Greasy Pole and Seine boat contests that happen. Seine boat's like a rowing boat that the fishermen used to fish out of 100-plus years ago. So we're preparing for the Greasy Pole. You can see right over my shoulder. There it is, a 12-by-12 platform about 20 feet over the water. That's essentially a telephone pole jutting out from the platform. There will be a flag nailed to its end. It's covered in biodegradable grease. And then walker after walker, dressed in a crazy costume, tries to make it to the end of the pole. So that's where we're at, getting ready for it. It's 4 days of insanity, and we're so excited that Live Now from Fox is sharing this with us.
All right, Corey, we got to talk a little bit more about this Greasy Pole contest. This festival going on for a few years. Who came up with this idea to grease up a pole and have people run across to capture a flag? What is the meaning behind this?
So it's interesting. It actually began centuries ago in Italy and in Europe. The pole was actually vertical, and it was sort of like a show of manlyhood. And atop the pole would be musical instruments, fresh fruit, things of that nature that you would try to capture and win. At some point, the flag went from vertical to horizontal, and now it's really about bragging rights, essentially. That's what all the events are about. There is no prize money. You land in Fiesta legend and lore if you are the champion. If you talk to the guys walking, we'll be talking to several throughout the weekend. They can tell you who won on a Saturday afternoon in 1963, what the weather was like. Everyone has encyclopedic knowledge of the event, so it's great. And what happens is Friday's kind of like a wild card day. We'll have 40 or 50 walkers that day. That day's winner advances to Saturday. And, of course, the beach and the festival gets a little crazier because it's the weekend. Saturday's winner advances to Sunday, and Sunday is just reserved for champions only. So that's the real, it's called the Day of Champions. And that's where we get down to brass tacks. Those walkers are so good that there's a courtesy round where everyone gets to walk the pole with just 2 rules. You cannot touch the flag or you will get a beating if you do it beforehand, and to keep an eye on the walker in front of you so that he doesn't get hurt or she doesn't get hurt. We actually have a female walker this year. So that sort of gives you the gist of what's going to happen. When the winner grabs the flag, all of the other walkers jump into the water, carry the winner out on their shoulders up this street that I'm standing on right now. They take him to the altar, St. Peter's altar, and rejoice. And then that guy is a legend in his own mind and in our minds as well.
All right, let's talk a little bit more about these competitors. Glad to hear that there's a woman competing this year. That's pretty cool right there. But tell me, is there a favorite to win this year? And I also understand there's kind of like family legacies that compete in this as well.
Right. So how all these competitions began were it would be amongst fishermen. So the rowing races were the fishing fleets competed against each other. The Greasy Pole Walker were the guys from the fleets coming in and competing with one another. And that sort of opened up over the years. But the idea is you're walking in memory of a fisherman or a family member who did fish. So everyone has a tie to the community. So you're going to hear throughout the weekend, so-and-so is walking in this person's honor. My great uncle actually was one of the first walkers back in 1931 when this began. So it's very special. It means a lot to so many people here in our community as well. And then the day of the event, people start pre-gaming pretty early. They get their costumes on. They're parading around the city. They make their way to the platform in a pontoon boat, the beach, the boulevard. There's more than 10,000 people there easily erupt as they make their way out there. And then, like we said, there's a courtesy round, and then it's game on. Now, the special storyline this year is we have our defending champion. His name is Derek Hopkins. He has won the last 5 in a row. So he won on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in 2019. Then there were 2 years off for COVID. Then he won on Sunday, because that's the day reserved for champions in 2022. And then he won last year in 2023. So he's going for 6 in a row. That would make him maybe second or third best all time for this event. So that's the big storyline. It's amazing. These guys are so good. A crazy thing happened last year. They actually went out to the pole. Derek actually grabbed the flag. It was nailed in too tightly. He couldn't pry it free. They did another round with 40-odd competitors once again. They were all great. So many near misses. No one could grab the flag. It came all the way back to Derek, and he captured the flag for his 5th straight win. So we'll see if he can make it 6 this Sunday.
This is just such exciting stuff. And then, Corey, I'm not sure if you can see this, but I'm going to pull up. We have some footage kind of just to give people a better picture, because right now we're looking at this beach. It's clear. There's not a lot of people on there, but it's going to get crazy this weekend. Check this out for our viewers here. So like Corey was saying, thousands and thousands of people, they turn out to this beach in Gloucester, Massachusetts there to watch this event. And here we do have some footage of the pole. Some people kind of running through there. Tell us more, Corey, about how this has evolved really from its inception to now. I hadn't heard about it until last year when we first streamed it, but this is so fun.
It's crazy. It became the signature event of Fiesta a long time ago. It began as sort of just the talk of the neighborhood, and you just had bragging rights over your buddies for a year. But the event's grown. Obviously, Gloucester has been discovered, for lack of a better term. We're the 7th oldest city in the country. It's the oldest fishing port in the country. It was the largest fishing port in the world in World War II. And so our entire industry was sort of rested on the fishing culture and fishing families. That was our entire industry here. Gordon's of Gloucester, Bird's Eye Frozen Foods, that was all born right here. Gordon's is still here, as a matter of fact. And then you see what's evolved with the Greasy pole now. You see the flotilla of boats behind the pole. There'll be dozens and dozens of boats tied to each other. The Coast Guard, the police are out there. Here's one of the winners getting carried to the altar. They come right up the beach. It's pretty crazy. So it's just been awesome to get to share this event with more and more people. We always feel Gloucester's a sort of a destination area. We always feel the population swell come summertime. But everyone gets what we call Viva Fever for Viva San Pedro. This time of year, you see the altar and the carnival being built up. You see the pole gets adorned. It actually gets blessed. So you're going to see that's like a thick foot of grease on that pole. But actually, the Roman Catholic Church blesses it. There are actually banana peels, apples, fruit, sort of gifts to the gods that are on that pole, too. So not only are you stepping on a telephone pole covered in grease, if you ever stepped on an apple or something round in real life, that hurts, too. So they're dodging all sorts of things to try to get out there and grab that glory.
But you know what, Corey? I feel like I just slipped walking down the street, so I can't even imagine. But that kind of brings me to my next point. I would be remiss if I didn't ask if there is a strategy for this. We saw a couple of people there kind of shimmying down that pole. Some people just kind of run for it. What have you seen in years past that kind of works well? What does the champion do to get to that flag?
So it's maintain a pace the entire time. As soon as you slow down, you're doomed. You'll see guys slow down or do the splits or hold on for dear life and try to scooch their way all the way to the end of the pole, and it never works out. We have seen some guys. So here's the key, Carell. As more and more competitors walk, more and more grease gets wiped off the pole, so you think it's a little bit easier to do the walk, so guys can have a little more pace out there. But you'll see the ones who baby step, and they are doomed right from the start. The guys that go in a full sprint, sometimes they just scream right by the flag, but it's the ones who go that you can kind of feel it when they're about a third or halfway through, that this is a real walk and has a real chance to win. And you can hear the groundswell from the audience around the beach.
All right, so there's definitely a strategy, and that includes not going first. I got it.
Yeah.
Corey, I'm going to leave you with the last word here. Anything else that you think our viewers need to know about this, the 2024 St. Peter's Fiesta Greasy Pole Contest? Anything we may have missed, because I'm sure we could go on and on about this.
Well, thanks to all of you at Live Now from Fox. We'll be sharing the sights and sounds of this all weekend long, every day around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll be able to see the local flavor. You'll see how much this means to us, the religious flair.
It's a century-long tradition now, and we just can't wait to share this with the rest of the world. It's the one event that everyone around here looks forward to being a part of. It's a cool reunion every year. Gloucester's essentially an island, and a lot of people here have never left the island. We have an island mentality. We sort of self-sustain. Everything we need is right here, and that includes our family and friends. And so the Fiesta always serves as a great reunion of sorts. You just walk through, you get your sausage, peppers, and onions. We call it salsiccia, or a fried dough. You walk through, you meet all these friends and family that you haven't seen for a long time, and it's a great celebration. So we can't wait to get this thing underway. The carnival actually is underway, which is fun, but the real event's starting tomorrow, 4 p.m. on Friday, right here, live now from Fox.
And we are so excited about that. You know what, Corey? Maybe if we're lucky, we're just going to tie a GoPro to your head and make you do the greasy pole. How about that?
Yeah, I've done it before. I've never competed in the competition, but the pole is up there year round. And I have gone up. I've gone up like Christmas time before. You think it's easier? The real wild card is the barnacles on the ladder on the way up the pole. That's actually worse than the pole itself. You can handle the cold water and the big drop and all of that, but it's tough even getting up there. So luckily, I would say almost all the walkers pregame and a little bit beforehand just to kind of loosen the nerves and everything. So we'll all be ready to go first thing tomorrow.
Nothing wrong with a little practice, right? Especially with this. It seems very hard, not something that you're innately born with this skill. Corey Kukuru, down there, the anchor for this event, the 2024 St. Peter's Fiesta Greasy Pole Contest. We look forward to checking in with you throughout all this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thanks so much, Carol. We really appreciate it. Viva San Pedro.
Welcome back. You're watching Live Now.
And Bona Fiesta, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Championship Sunday here at St. Peter's Fiesta, where today we will have the finals for the men's senior sailboat races, the men's junior sailboat races, and of course, the Greasy Pole, where we wait to see if defending champ Derek Hopkins will win his 6th flag and 4th straight on a Sunday. Hello, I'm your host, Corey Kukuru from Bridge Cape Ann. Welcome to beautiful and historic downtown Gloucester. There is a lot to unpack today. It's crazy weather. We had a 15-minute delay that we're experiencing right now. But as far as we know, all the events are scheduled to begin around 5 p.m. So we know why most of you are here today, and that's to follow the Greasy Pole. So let me give you the little A to Z on what the Greasy Pole is all about. You see the platform behind me. There's actually the boat filled with walkers making their way to the platform. It's a 12 by 12 platform at about 200 yards off Pavilion Beach. The pole is 46 feet long. 40 of that protrudes out over the water there. You can see it's a high tide today. There's a flag nailed to the pole's end. Depending on the tide, that pole can be up to 25 feet above the water. Not today, though. High tide again coming in. It should peak around 7:15 or so this evening. And that was covered in about 200 pounds of biodegradable grease is the pole. And we're going to have 42 walkers today now, 42 on that boat. You see them. They've been pre-gaming all morning long, all afternoon as well. They're making their way to the barnacle-covered wooden ladder leading them up to that platform. Now, the contestants are usually part of a fisherman's family or walking in someone's honor. So you'll hear us mention that throughout the broadcast, who is walking in whose name. Of course, you know, there's a courtesy round, so all 42 walkers, beginning with Saturday champion Tyler Parisi, will have a chance to clear some of that grease off the pole. And after those 42 go, it's first man wins. It'll be Tyler number 1, and then 5-time defending champ Derek Hopkins number 2, and then just a bevy of amazing walkers after him. So we do not expect this to go long like yesterday when 4 rounds and 20 walkers deep. I think we had something like 150 plus walkers in total yesterday. We're definitely not expecting that, although the elements are not exactly cooperating with the walkers or the seine boat rowers, too. That's blowing a gale right now about 20-25 miles from the southwest. So we'll keep you posted if there's any further delay. Now, you see what happens once the flag winner drops into the water. He gets carried on the shoulders of the other competitors out to the altar amid chants of Viva San Pedro.
There is no prize money, folks. You're just part of Fiesta lore, so people just do this for the love of the competition. So those are our main storylines. We can tell you a little bit about the Fiesta itself. It's sort of like our version of Mardi Gras. It's all about God, fishing, family, and food. This coincides with a 9-day novena. This is actually the last day of the St. Peter's Fiesta. There's been a religious procession today, a blessing of the fleet. All the real religious activities happen on Sunday. There's a large carnival happening outside, too. They're going to have to break that down after tonight's event as well. Kids and contests and games have been going on. We actually got stuck in traffic coming through the parade through downtown Gloucester today. But, of course, the most popular attraction for the region by a mile is the Greasy Pole, so we're happy to bring this to all of you again today. So, like I said, we're in a 15-minute delay right now, but the pole walkers are out on the platform. We see 2 of the same boats out in the water, and we'll be back right after this with John Nicastro and Phil Francis to bring you live coverage of 2024 St. Peter's Fiesta Greasy Pole and Sailboat Contest from Pavilion Beach.
Corey Kukru for 1623 Studios, and this is the story behind St. Peter's Fiesta. A Sicilian tradition was adopted in Gloucester in 1927 so the fishing community could pray for fair seas and huge catches before a statue to honor the patron saint of fishermen. It became a yearly procession which fishermen's wives organized into a multi-day celebration and feast. Religious events include a 9-day novena and a Catholic blessing of the fleet, followed by a parade where volunteers dressed in all white carry St. Peter through the streets. Fiesta concludes when the statue is returned to its home at the St. Peter's Club to a hail of confetti and song. Today, thousands enjoy the June festival with its carnival, music and mass at the ornate altar, hardcore Seine boat races, and Fiesta's most popular event, the Greasy Pole, where costume contestants chase a flag pinned to the end of a greased pole high above Gloucester Harbor. The winner is carried from Pavilion Beach to the altar amidst chants of "Chi siamo tutte mute?" What are you, mute? Why aren't you screaming "Viva San Pedro"? Until next time, see you in the neighborhood.
Viva San Pedro! Viva San Pedro!
I'm Corey Kukru for 16.
All right, folks, welcome back to Pavilion Beach for the Championship Sunday here at St. Peter's Fiesta. Joining me now, as always, John Nicastro, former walker and rower, right, for a little bit for the juniors.
Bona Fiesta.
Yep, Bona Fiesta, folks. And Phil Francis, 4-time Sailboat champion, as we get ready for the men's senior Sailboat finals. We want to just give a quick recap of yesterday's action. Tyler Parisi won in the 4th round of the Greasy Pole. He'll be number 1 on the pole today. Then Zany Fun Guys in the merger advanced to face Chaos today. Chaos looking for their 7th title. And then a little later on, we'll have the men's junior race as well. We do want to make note about the junior race. We just got late word that there was a disqualification. So it'll actually be the Apostles and the Salty Seamen facing off for the finals. It's just a 2-team race. Yesterday there was, I believe, a missed flag in a turn. And so that's as much as we know right now. So we're just bypassing that to you as well. So we believe the men's senior sailboats are going to happen shortly. All 3 boats are here behind us. And then we'll go right to the Greasy Pole, followed by the men's junior races. So, okay, guys, right off the bat, your thoughts on everything that's transpired so far today?
Wow. I mean, it's just incredible. We have a little bit of everything with the walkers to the same boats. But while we're talking about the same boats, just getting that late information on a team being disqualified for not turning the flag. Right now we have the senior same boats. We got Chaos, the defending champions, 2023, going for a repeat. We're going to turn around for the national anthem.
Still there, for sailors, that's
Phenomenal, folks. That was Todd Angili, voice of the Boston Bruins, doing the national anthem for us.
We love it. That's it.
Wow,
That's how
that
big
was
this is.
Awesome. All right, so we haven't even got to the weather. We haven't even got to the events. So, Phil, we got to bring you in right now. Let the folks at home know what everyone's dealing with today. It's almost like yesterday.
I'm going to say what I have to say first.
Go right ahead.
This past winter, we lost a man who was a legend in the Sailboat world, and he was loved by everybody. Jimmy Verga, better known as Scrotty, my uncle. And I just want to take this moment to let people know that we're thinking of him. He's in our prayers. My Aunt Rosie's at home with my cousin Mark, Joanne, and Kay. And we want you to know that I've talked to a lot of the guys that rode, and this time of year we really miss him. His stories, the fact that I was in Sailboats because of him. I was a mascot for him back in 1970. The man just loved the sport. He was the toughest guy in town, but he was the gentlest man you ever met. So everybody out there who's watching, especially the older guys, the old salts, the guys who didn't train for rowing, the guys who just got on a boat from fishing, we want you to know that we're also thinking of you guys, all right? So it's Fiesta time. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's enjoy what's going to be a great race today.
Beautifully said, Phil. We appreciate it. And peace and love to your family as well, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so as we turn around here, Phil, and take a look, we got choppy seas. We've got a gusty wind from this west-southwest coming in again. What are these guys up against? And give us a bit about the cruise.
The cruise right here, I think it's evenly matched. I'm expecting a great race today. And it's going to be really tough lining up today. But it's blowing a lot harder than it did yesterday. Yesterday it was blowing from left to right. Today it's blowing from right to left. So
let's give a quick rundown of the cruise because they're lining up quick, Phil and Corey. So we have Chaos, the defending champs, 2023, 7-time champion, going for a repeat. You have Chaos, Scuttler, Tim Oakes steering the boat, Coach Joe Novello. The rowers, Eric Dombrowski, Jay Hillenbrecht, Tommy Conrad, Mike Tarantino, Wally Mayers, Brian Dury, Glenn Harrington, Nick Drea, Matt Drea, Joe Sanfilippo. That's Chaos, your defending champions, and they will be in the Santa Maria going for the white flag, which is going to be in the middle. In the next boat, you're going to have the Merger. The Merger won it in 2017 and 2019. This boat is loaded with champions. You got Scuttler, Joe Belbo steering the boat, Coach Nick Gigoloni. The rowers, Dylan Morrissey, Vito Gigoloni, Rob Morrissey, Mark Gigoloni, Lucas McRobb, Chris Gigoloni, Clayton Morrissey, Mike Mitchell, Joe Gigoloni, Seth Morrissey. A boat full of Gigoloni, Morrisseys, McRobb, and you throw in Joe Belbo, and that could be your champions. The next boat we have, the Merger, actually is going to be in the Pinta going for the blue flag, which is going to be to the right. Your final boat is going to be ZFG, who is your 2022 champs. ZFG's scuttling by Mike Harmon, who's steering the boat. Coach Paul Gigoloni. Rowers, Peter Mondello, Jared Morris, Peter Taramina, Alex Rodolosi, Jerry Shamataro, Vincenzo Terranova, Gilbert Brown, Sam Taramina, Kellen O'Malley, and JJ Pelazzola. ZFG will be in the Nina going for the red flag, which is going to be on the left. Right in a row from left to right, red, white, and blue flags. Here we go, Phil.
Well, let's go, boys. Okay, right now.
Phil, set the stage for us, please.
Right now, they're trying to line up because this wind is blowing hard. Yesterday, we had a left to right. Today, we have more of a right to left. So what they're going to have to do, line up. Yesterday, when that breeze is that way, you want to go high, which is wide left to your flags. Today you want to go low, which is you want to go straight on with your flags because the wind is going to be blowing you down to the right. You want to stay as even with the flag as you can on the way out and play your wind, so it's going to push you wide to the left a little bit because when you start your turn, you want to, most steerers are going to start their turn wide left. But right now it's going to be hectic trying to start this race.
Conditions yesterday, Phil, no doubt were worse than today. Conditions today still are far from ideal, especially with this wind. We have a couple quotes from Timmy Oakes, who's on Chaos, the Scuttler from Chaos. He said, finesse and technique were out the window yesterday. with how bad the conditions were. He said it was some of the worst conditions he's seen since 2000, which is in 24 years. He said this is going to be an entertaining race. That's Timmy Oakes with the champs. They're in the white pin, which is in the middle. Paul Giggle, let's see, we have Paul Gigaloni with ZFG. They're going to be to the left. These are three great crews. One of them's coming away with the title. He feels confident. And here we go. They're lining up, Phil.
They're lining up, and I doubt right now that they're going to be able to stop because that boat on the left is getting blown all the way over. They're going to be blown over to the left of the Greasy pole. They're going to have to straighten out.
Opposite of yesterday.
Timmy's got a point. You know, some technique sometimes does go out. I've been in a little bit worse than this, and it's a matter of survival because you're not only trying to steer the boat, you're also trying to make sure you don't get knocked overboard.
So right now you're looking at the merger. The merger, 2017 champs, 2019 champs. Now you can see all three boats. To the left, you can see ZFG going for the red pin. In the middle, the champs, Chaos, going for the white pin in the Santa Maria. And to the right, you have the merger going for the blue pin. Your defending champs are in the middle. Chaos, defending champs. They're a 7-time champion. They won it in 2000, 2002, 2009, 2010, 11, 13, and 23. Last team to repeat was Chaos. 2010, 11, they also had the repeat. 2009, 2010, and 11. Can they repeat again? First team to repeat since 2011.
If there's a delay in these guys starting this race, it's not going to be because of the coaches today. Because I really think all three of these coaches want to get it going. Because we don't know if we're going to get worse weather. Right now, it's going to be difficult starting because of the weather. It's going to have nothing to do with the coaches.
What's the over/under, Phil? To start, like how many delays?
Well, we already had one, so
we have one.
I'm going to go with 6.
6.
I'm going to go with
what
6.
Was yesterday? What was yesterday? 9.
They broke the record. I'm going to go with 6, but it's going to be weather forced, not coach forced.
So to give you a little bit of rundown, you'll see someone standing the boat with the oar. That's called your scuttle. They're steering the boat. A half a mile out, they'll turn the flag, and a half a mile back. The guy in front of the steerer is the coach, a coxswain. He's directing the boat. He's giving the orders, having the guys lay back in their seats. The guys are the rowers. There's 10 of them. You have 10 oars. They have to all be in perfect harmony, perfect sync, in together. If one oar comes out of the water before the other 9, that's going to act as a brake to the boat. You need 10 oars going into the water at the exact same time in order to get maximum performance. The scuttler steers the boat, the coach directs the boat, the rowers pull the boat.
All right, if you're just tuning in, folks, we're in the middle of a little weather delay here. The men's senior same boat finals are about to get underway. You see the conditions. We went through a little bit of a shower a little while ago. We just avoided some big thunderstorms. There may be another band coming in later on, so that's why we're trying to squeeze some events in here while we can. We have not seen lightning, which is a good sign, but there's still some really rough conditions for the rowers today. A stiff westerly breeze right now, I would say. Also, the tide is coming in. Peak high tide is around 7:15, 7:20 tonight. So you're going to see less and less people on the beach, or more and more people in the water. Either way, that's going to work out. But stay tuned because after this, we've got, of course, the Sunday Greasy Pole. Can Derek Hopkins get his 6th straight flag? And then, of course, we have a 2-heat race for the men's junior same boat finals as well. We do want to give a shout-out to Keith Palazzola, providing amazing drone footage again. He's really going to help us cover what should be a very tight race.
Oh, yeah, we got to have drone footage. That's going to help. Look at faces in the crowd. Jerry Santuccio, former Greasy Pole champ. I'm from Florida.
Yeah, we got to thank our friends at Live Now from Fox, blasting us nationwide.
Oh, we might get going right now.
Here we go. They're lined up. To the left, you have ZFG, your 2022 champs in the Nina. In the middle, you have the defending champs, Chaos, your 2023 champs. To the right, you have the merger in the Pinta. Here they go. You can see the bowmen feathering, getting the boat started, getting momentum going, acting as, here they go. They're feathering, getting some momentum. There they go. They're waiting for the coaches to put their arms up. You'll see the coaches put their arms up. That means their boat's ready. And they're going to bring them back.
Yeah.
These guys work hard, so
Right
they
now.
want to make sure that one boat doesn't have an edge over the other. The coach in front of the scuttler will put his arms up, saying that their boat's ready to go. The next boat will put their arms up, the coach when he's ready. And then the last boat will put their arms up if they feel they're ready. When the third arm goes up by the coach, they take off.
Right,
the takeoff's very important.
Right there would have been a perfect start. Would have been a perfect time to start because that wind died right down.
We're going to get a line back up here. Wind is pushing.
Phil, take us through the start. The
Yeah.
coach, the rowers. What are the first? How many strokes are fast and quick?
Well, nowadays what we're doing, I found out recently working with the crew I was with, they go with about 4 half strokes. You're not leaning all the way forward. You're not taking a complete stroke. You're sitting up and you're taking about 4 to 5 quick, short strokes, get the boat moving, and then you slowly fall in. Different crews have, when they fall in, they're going to go with what they have as a number to get the boat really moving. So it's up to the crews and up to the coaches. But when it comes to start, basically everybody's doing the same start. 4 to 5 quick strokes to get the boat going.
And what Phil means by falling in, Phil, a 4-time champion as a scuttler steering the boat. What Phil means by falling in, for people that don't know, they'll get into what their regular stroke is. So the average stroke, Phil's like, what do they have, 35 to 36 strokes per minute?
It all depends. I mean, some crews go down to as low as 28. Our crew, we were more comfortable with 32 to 33.
Yeah.
And it also has to do with the age of the crew, too. If you have a younger crew, you can go with more strokes per minute.
And you can see now the drone footage, how the 3 boats are lined up. You can see one boat that's up by a full boat already, so they got to get even to start out. And if some people might feel like, well, how hard is it to get the boats lined up? Well, when you're doing it by hand rowing a boat, it's not easy with a strong current. We know how it is in a pool with a raft moving around from a filter. Imagine this current whipping through the Atlantic Ocean, and it rips. It's the complete opposite of yesterday. So they're trying to line the boats up. Again, the scuttler standing at the top of the boat, steering the boat, taking his pin to the flag. When we say pin, out a half a mile out, we have red, white, and blue flags. When they get to the pin or the flag, you're going to have 5 oars come out of the water. 5 guys will row on one side, the scuttle will lay into it and turn the boat around, but you'll have 5 oars rowing, turning the boat around, and they'll come a half a mile back. First one to hit the beach is your champion. Last year, Chaos, 2023 champions, 7-time champions. Joe Novello, the coach of the team, an icon in this industry. A major part of this whole fiesta, everything that has to do with everything that we do when it comes to the parades, when it comes to the carnival. It's Joe Novello, but now he's here for this.
Yeah, see what they're doing. They're all going to turn and straighten their boats at the same time now, which is the smartest thing to do.
Just about lined up for the 3rd time, Phil. Here we go. To the left, ZFG, going for the red flag. In the middle, Chaos, your defending champions. And to the right, Merger. Merger going for the blue pin.
They all know what it's like to win and stand on that altar.
You can see with the footage how they're not even close to lined up right now.
They talk year round about this.
You'll see the coaches going back and forth with the scuttler and the coach talking to each other.
Want to mention, too, for the Greasy Pole contest today, our longtime friend Samantha Frontiero Barrett will be joining us to provide some color commentary, which would be great.
That's the best thing they can do, get close to the beach as possible. I think we might get a start right here.
There they are. They're lined up, ready to go. To the left, you have ZFG, your 2022 champs. This boat is by far the youngest boat. In the middle, you have your 2023 champs, Chaos, trying to defend the title. And to the right, you have the Merger. A boat full of horses, a boat full of gigolonis. One of the best scuttlers, Belbo. Here we go. To the left, Paul Gigoloni, hands up to the left. Here they go. They're off. They're off. All 3 boats take off.
Merger with a nice start.
All 3 boats take off. It was a quick start. 3 experienced boats. You're looking at the champs right now in the middle. 10 oars in the water at one time. You see the scuttler standing up, staring that boat, the coach in front of him. Now you're looking at the merger, Joe Belbo. Lot of championships. I think Joe Belbo might be going for his 15th title, Phil. Joe Belbo?
What about him?
Joe Belbo going for his 15th today?
Joe Belbo's going for his 15th, and Tommy Conrad's going for his 15th with Chaos.
Chaos. The defending champs have Tom Conrad.
Oh, dead even. All 3 boats right now. It's dead even
all
race.
3 boats, dead heat, Phil.
And this is what I expected. This is
you said it, Phil, earlier.
This is exactly what I expected. A 3-boat
Joe Belbo.
race.
Staring the merger. Your 2020, your 2017, 2019 champions. Look at that drone footage, people. It's a close race. It looks like the boat to the left, which is ZFG, your 2022 champs, with about half a boat, maybe?
Just slightly. Slightly.
ZFG just a little bit. They're going a half a mile out. They're going to turn the flag in a half a mile back.
You're not getting much separation right now. They're basically staying where they've been. It's a 3-boat race. And
so Phil, on the way out right now, tell us about if a boat makes a move and what that means.
Well, right now, if I were one of the coaches, no one's pulling ahead. So right now, I wouldn't try to make a move. You want to make a move when the other boats are making a move. A lot of time, the coaches will listen for the other coach to see what he says. And if the other coach says, give me 10, he'll come right back to his guys and give me 10 just to stay even with them.
And when you say give me 10, they're just short, quicker strokes.
Yeah, you're rowing it. It's the same stroke. You're just giving a little oomph to it. You're giving a little more right now because you have your hard strokes and you have your cruising stroke.
Right. Yep. So when they're rowing right now, people, if you would see the rowers laying back into the person behind them. 10 oars having to come out of the water and into the water in perfect harmony. The scuttler steering the boat. You can see that oar, all 3 boats in the water steering that boat with a little bit of waves, a little bit of current. This is not an easy thing.
CFC with a little bit of. I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna come down to a turn right here, maybe.
ZFG to the left, your 2022 champions. Also, Paul Gigaloni won it with Iron Village not too long ago in 2018. This boat is a younger boat with experience too. And there's a bunch of guys that are young, but they have a lot of titles on this boat. They're young, they're strong. It looked like ZFG just hit a little bit of a wave.
It's Merger and Chaos even right now. And ZFG's only got about a quarter of a boat lead.
So you have ZFG to the left. It looks like ZFG's up by about a half a boat to a quarter of a boat to the left. In the middle, you have the defending champions, Chaos, your 2023 champs, 7-time champions. And to the right, you have the Merger, a boat full of Gigalonis and Morrisseys that just have a lot of titles.
Right now is where their coaches are going to say he wants them to row as hard as they can the flag now to get some great boat speed into the flag. Right now, it's all about boat speed.
They're coming. They're approaching the flag now. They still got a little ways to go, but you have ZFG to the left with a slight lead. In the middle, the champs, not too far behind. To the right, you have the Merger. Phil, we were talking about this earlier, and you said it. We were going to have a 3-boat race today. Even right the guys on these crews knew it.
I'm going to tell you something right now. Chaos just made a move, and now they're dead even. All 3 boats are dead even.
We have a dead heat right now. The champs in the middle, Chaos, just made a little bit of a move and pulled even, and the Merger to the right pulled even as well. They're approaching the turn. The turn is huge. Vito Gigaloni Jr. in the Merger to the right said yesterday when they were coming up on the pin, they actually hit the other boats. Like we were talking about, he hit the other boat.
Yeah. I don't think you'll see that today.
Here they go. They're coming up on the turn, Phil.
All 3 of them are going to start at the same time. This is unbelievable. I told you this was going to happen.
Here they come. There they go. You have ZFG and Chaos going in the same exact time. Here they go. Who's going to come out of it? All three of them around.
Wow.
ZFG, Chaos, and then Merger.
Wow. ZFG whipped the boat around. Mike Harmon whipped his boat around, but it looks like they're having a little bit of trouble. Look at it. Here we go. It looks like Chaos came out. Looks like Chaos. It looks like Chaos in the middle.
ZFG might have overturned it a little bit.
It looks like
and
like that.
And Chaos came out straight.
Yeah. It looked like ZFG was coming out of the turn first, and they just overturned the boat just a little bit. What that means is you take a right turn on a street and you turn a little bit too much, you go over the curb.
I hope they got judges on the beach.
Here we go. I mean, it looks like to the right, the Merger made a move, Phil.
Mergers, they're all dead even right now. I hope they have judges on the beach.
This is going to be interesting. It's whatever boat hits the beach first.
Now, the committee boat has to slow down right now or they're going to swamp them.
Right.
They got to slow down.
Guys, we might be looking at a photo finish here.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it looks like to the right, the Merger has maybe a bench, maybe. Or maybe not now that we got this view.
So.
Well, this is going to be a great view right here, guys.
Look at this view.
Wow. This is unbelievable.
Phil, wow.
This is unbelievable.
This is a dead heat by 3 boats.
3 boat dead heat.
We have the champs in the middle, Chaos. They're going for their 8th title. They had the three-peat in 2009, 10, and 11. There has not been a team to repeat since 2011.
Thank God for
Merger.
Thank God for technology.
Chaos. ZFG in a dead heat coming home. The champs in the middle trying to repeat your 2023 champions. Chaos.
Yeah, folks, we're taking you back to the beach with us, huh?
Wow.
I knew it was going to be a 3-boat race, but I didn't think it was going to be like this.
As you're looking now, we have to the left, you have the Merger. In the middle, you have the champs, Chaos. And to the right, you have ZFG.
Chaos has a slight lead.
This is too close to call right now.
And
when
they
get to,
that's actually the Fiesta Committee boat just to the left there in the lane, keeping an eye on things as well.
Exactly, like Corey's saying, to the left you see that white boat right there. That boat is the Fiesta Committee's boat, just making sure everything's in sync, everyone's doing what they need to do, giving us some feedback on what's going on.
Right here, right about here, is where the Merger kind of slowed down yesterday and ZFG picked it up. But I'm not seeing that today.
No, I mean, the conditions, the seas really calm down a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Which is a good thing.
I think ZFG just took a lead.
Yeah, ZFG has a little lead. We saw that. We talked about this earlier, Phil, too. It seems like ZFG has a little bit more on horsepower. They're a little younger, Phil.
Yeah.
ZFG did the same thing in 2022. 2022 when they upset the Merger and Chaos. But ZFG came on strong at the end. They did it again yesterday.
Now the other 2 crews just pulled even with them.
Wow. So when these boats get to the Greasy Pole, there's a thing called the Greasy Pole Shuffle. Phil, tell us about the Greasy Pole Shuffle.
Greasy Pole Shuffle. You get to the Greasy Pole Shuffle, that's when you lay down and give everything you got. You might want to pick your stroke up also a little bit. I know some crews that pick the stroke up a little, go faster.
Phil, this is going to get exciting. ZFG to the left. In the middle, Chaos is your 2023 champions. And to the right, you have the Merger. They're coming home in a real close race. ZFG to the left, a little bit younger of a crew. Do they have more horsepower than the champs in the middle? Your 2023 champs, Chaos. ZFG to the left, Chaos in the middle.
Merger just pulled even with them.
Merger to the right. It's going to come down to a battle. You have to the left, you have ZFG. In the middle, you have Chaos, the champs. To the right, you have the Merger. It looks like a slight lead by the Merger. It looks like Chaos is falling behind. Chaos in the middle is falling behind. You have the Merger to the right. We have a Greasy Pole Shuffle coming. Chaos is falling behind. ZFG to the left is picking it up. Here comes ZFG. A lot of horsepower.
Wow.
The merger to the right. ZFG to the left. It's the merger to the right. The merger making a move. Does merger have enough to do it? You have the merger to the right. ZFG to the left. The merger to the right. The merger. ZFG. Well, I don't know. What's the call? It looks like it's ZFG to the left. It is so close to call. It looks like it's ZFG. ZFG, a 2024 champion. ZFG.
Replay it. Okay. Yeah, ZFG.
Wow.
ZFG, it's confirmed by the drone. 2024 champs.
ZFG.
ZFG, stop first. Here comes the cue up. You're going to see ZFG one more time. ZFG.
That was unbelievable. And Chaos only lost by a quarter of a boat.
What a finish.
ZFG, a 2024 champions.
That was unbelievable.
2022 champions.
That was unbelievable.
ZFG, congratulations to the ZFG crew. You have Paul Gigaloni, the coach, Mike Harmon, the scuttler, Vincenzo Terranova, Peter Mondello, Jared Morris, Gilbert Brown, Sam Taramina, Peter Taramina, Alex Rodolosi, Kellen O'Malley, Jerry Shimataro, and JJ Pelazzola. ZFG, what a finish. Unbelievable. We talked about it yesterday, that horsepower.
Thank God for replay.
Wow, ZFG, scuttler Mike Harmon, Coach Paul Gigaloni. Look at this finish. Here it comes. ZFG to the right. You have the merger to the left, and watch ZFG just get him right at the very end. Wow. ZFG, unbelievable. What footage we have there. Just edged out the merger. Great row by the merger. Chaos. But the day belongs to ZFG, your 2024 Fiesta Sunday Same Boat champions, ZFG.
We've been blessed with every race this weekend. Has been a great race.
Yeah, awesome races all around, from Friday right through Sunday.
That was unbelievable.
Woo! That was crazy. Amazing drone work from Keith Pelazzola there once again, literally by a nose.
Saved the fist fight saved the fist fight at the club.
Right, it's a good thing for technology,
right?
Because no one could have judged that. No one could have judged that race.
And honestly, I was a little scared about having to go to the replay, but that worked out beautifully.
Well, here's the thing. In the old days, I was the judge on the beach. Yeah, I might have lost friends over this one.
Yeah. All right, Phil, amazing work once again. Congratulations to all the competitors. You're going to be back for the men's junior finals in just a little bit, okay? So we're going to take a very quick break, and we come back. It's Championship Sunday for the Greasy Pole. Will Derek Hopkins win his 6th straight?
In 2023, Gloucester, Massachusetts celebrated a momentous milestone, 400 years of rich history, culture, and community. We didn't just celebrate our history, but the heart and soul of Gloucester, its people, and the sea.
So we wanted to make sure that throughout this anniversary, we are incorporating voices from as many different people as we can to tell the full, complex, deep story of this land.
We are a fishing town. We are built on lore. We are built on legend and determination.
Each concert, play, and gathering wasn't just an event. It was a testament to our collective resilience and creativity.
We have an incredibly talented community, and the legacy of that community is being brought forward and advanced by events like.
All right, folks, we're back for the Greasy Pole, which is just about to start. We want to introduce Sam Frontiero Barrett, who's back with us. We're underway.
Wow.
Right? We're first walker. Let's check things out.
So that was
Derek Hopkins. Courtesy round now. 42 walkers today. Hi, Sam. How you doing?
I'm good. How about you guys? Happy to be here.
What a boat race.
First walker already went. Tyler Parisi, a 2024 Saturday champ. Who's up next?
We got What we got? Derek Hopkins, 2019 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday champ. 2023 Sunday champ.
There he goes, Derek Hopkins. Wow, I've never seen that before out of Derek.
Yeah.
He usually walks to the cup bridge.
Okay, good. Steve Militello, 2023 Saturday champ, 2005 Friday champ, and also the guy who broke my father's record for oldest guy to ever win it. So,
wow.
All right.
Yep.
What a little stinker.
Yeah. Hey, my dad was happy.
Right, absolutely.
He was happy.
Because
There
it's a
he
brotherhood.
goes.
Steve
All
Militello.
right.
Good job, Steve.
Now we got number 4, walking fourth, Anthony Novello, 2022 Saturday champ.
Anthony Novello.
Kid. I
First
saw him
round.
right before he was ripper and ready to go.
Your first round is your courtesy round. Everyone gets one walk. It looks like we have 42 walkers up there. They have one walk, courtesy walk. And there goes Anthony Novello. Slippery. Oh, that one hurts a little bit. They have one walk. It's the courtesy
Randy
round.
Sweet.
You cannot take the flag down at all. Everyone gets one chance to walk. If you get to the end, you have to jump off.
Number 5, Randy Sweet, 2017 Friday and Saturday champ, 2018 Sunday champ. Walking 5.
There goes Randy
There
Sweet.
goes.
Good walks down out. There's a lot
There
of
we
grease
go.
out there.
It's a
right
lot
now.
of grease. Looks very thick. We got next up number 6, Michael Sanfilippo, 2016 Friday champ, 2018 Saturday champ. Big crowd of fans on the beach.
A lot of fans. He's a fan favorite. The Sanfilippo house is right behind us. This is a fan favorite, no doubt. Michael
Right out the
Sanfilippo comes out fast.
Nice.
There's a lot of grease out there. It's thick.
Now we got our 2015-2017 Sunday champ, Jake Wagner, walking number 7.
There we go. Jake Wagner's up. First round. 7th walker.
That wind is blowing today. Oh,
Jake
right
Wagner.
Ooh.
That one
Not
hit.
too bad.
His ankle. He hit his ankle.
Yes. There we go. Walking 8th, 2013 Friday champ, 2014 Saturday champ, 2016 Sunday champ, Kyle Berry.
He's got a bunch of championships under his belt. We're in the first round.
And we wanted to mention things are a little rushed today because we had a weather delay. We're trying to get in before another batch of weather comes in.
Yes.
We had an amazing men's senior same boat finals that just concluded. You're watching the courtesy round for the Greasy Pole. After each of the 42 walkers gets their first try, first man who grabs it, or woman.
Or
wins.
woman, yes. Now we got up number 9, 2015 Friday champ, 2016 Saturday champ, Lenny Taramina.
Come on, Lenny. They want to get some grease off of there. There's no doubt about
Yeah,
that, right?
oh yeah, that is some thick stuff today.
First round, they definitely want to get some grease off of there. It's live for the second round. First round's a courtesy round. Everyone gets one walk. We got a lot of great costumes up there. Entertaining Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, very entertaining.
Ready, set up. Ready, Taramina.
We got Mark Allen should be up, right? Is he
Nope.
up now? Or did Lenny
We got Lenny.
Lenny hasn't gone yet?
Lenny's still going.
Oh, he hasn't gone yet. Okay.
Thinking it over, John.
Yep. Getting prepared.
There he goes. Oh, you can see Lenny swaying back and forth, getting ready to go. There goes Lenny
There he
Taramina. Lenny
goes.
Oh.
Took some
Little
grease down
chin
with him,
music.
though.
I mean, like you've heard us say, if you've listened to the broadcast, it's not just grease out there. You also
Now we
have
got-
apples hidden in that grease. You might have a banana peel or two. Could have a donut. There's a lot there.
Don't answer what the time was.
Now we got your 2014 Sunday champ, Mark Allen.
He's back this year.
Oh,
Oh, there goes something.
that was Joey D's piece of costume that you just
I
saw
think he
get
was
thrown
making the
in.
Zugu earlier, right?
He was
Making the Zugu. He had
He
a
was
Zugu
making the
costume.
Zugu. I walked in the parade earlier with my son. It was his first time carrying an oar in the parade, and Joey D was trying to sell that pizza, all that Zugu. He was out there in front of Lady of Good Voyage, hooting and hollering, and he was ready.
I'm prejudiced to my grandmother's Zugu. That's it. That's what it is.
Everyone's partial, right?
Yeah, right. They could work magic. All they needed was some garlic and parsley, and that's it.
Right? Is this Joe DeSilva? It is Joe DeSilva walking.
Joe DeSilva.
We got the 2012 Saturday champ, 2013 Sunday champ, Joe DeSilva, Joey
D. walking for his daughter. Stu McGilvery. Here comes a legend.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. 2004 Friday. Oh. Got 2014 Sunday champ, Mark Allen. Number 10.
Okay.
We had a little name swap there.
I think that's a reality show. But we have Mark Allen up next.
Mark Allen, his nephew, won on Friday.
Yes. Yep, his nephew, Max Allen. There goes Mark Allen. Oh, he hit the family jewels.
Now we got the 2004 Friday and Saturday champ, 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2012 Sunday champ. Number 12, Stewie McGilvery. I love watching Stu walk. I grew up with him. He's a great guy.
Six of them.
Oh,
McGilvery, there's a great
nice
walk out of
Stewie.
Stu. There we are, six-time
nice.
champion Stu McGilvery.
Now we got your 2010 Saturday champ, Peter Canavo.
Another good guy.
Another great guy. Grew up with him too.
Peter Canavo, 2010 Saturday champ.
Freezing up there like his brother was yesterday.
Wow.
Oh,
Peter Canavo.
not too shabby. Now we got, let's see, what do we got next? Number 14, 2005 Friday champ, 2006 Saturday champ, the People's champ, Vinny Gumbats Parisi.
Here we go, Vinny. Come on, Vinny. Let's get some grease off there. First round, your courtesy round.
Another guy who's been walking forever.
You got Vinny, 14th walker of the first round, your courtesy round.
It's not often you get the word Goombot splashed across
That's
the
right.
screen.
That's right.
There goes Vinny Parisi.
He likes to come out the gate. There he goes.
There he goes.
Yeah.
He's a fast walk. Oh, what a
Nice.
wipeout. That was a beauty. He did the triple Indy. He got it. It's actually hard to get 3 flips on medium tide, like a high tide.
Just dressed
That
like
was
Randy
awesome.
Savage out there.
That
Yeah.
was amazing.
Now we got number walking 15th, 2007 Sunday champ, Joe Sanfilippo.
Joe Sanfilippo. There's a lot of Sanfilippos. Many that have won the championship. You were here, 2024 Greasy Pole Sunday champ Hopkins. There he goes, Joe Sands.
Yeah. Up next, one of my favorite guys, 1993 Saturday champ, 1994 Sunday champ, Steve LeBlanc walking number 16.
Steve
great.
LeBlanc he's going to be going to be state rep. He wanted a shout out.
Yes.
Wow. I love it. It's all about connection, Steve. So I love that you're going for Steve, state rep. That's phenomenal. Hopefully you'll be in the governor's seat someday, and I'll be right next to you right here, man.
Remember what he said yesterday? He felt the streak coming to an end.
He did. He did. He said he stopped Peter, one of the greats, if not the great. There he goes. Steve had a chin music. He ate some grease. But he stopped Peter Frontero in '94 from winning 8 in a row.
And we got walking 17, walking from Monza, AJ Romeo.
AJ Romeo.
Oh.
Wow. That was a quick one.
By the way, something a quick note about Johnny Glass, who was the only Tuesday pole champion ever.
Wow, that's right. Number 18. What are we doing?
Next walker walking for Anthony Gianmarco.
Looks like we got AJ Romeo walking now, 17th walking for Mazza. One of the best to ever do it.
So these are your proteges. They're walking for former champions that either retired. That's AJ. Was that AJ?
That was AJ, yep.
Okay.
They're switching the list. Next, we got number 18, walking for my father.
Nice.
1987 Saturday champ, 2000 Sunday champ, Samo Frontero. There he goes. That is the first time that Mike Tedesco has ever walked the Greasy Pole.
Nice.
Just so
Good
you
job,
know. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Now we got Brendan O'Brien walking for Tommy Favazza, number 19.
Yep. So these are the proteges.
Yep.
There he goes.
Not bad.
Yeah, walking for former champs. First round, courtesy round.
Now we got walking for Nick Avalos, number 21, Ryan Sears. Excuse me, Derek Arnold.
Derek Arnold,
Number
the 20th walker of the first round. We're approaching the halfway point. Your first round's your courtesy round. You cannot take it down in the first round. Everyone has one walk, and it goes up for grabs for real in the second round. There goes Derek Arnold. Now it's up, Ryan.
That was a tough one. Now we got walking 21, walking for Nino Sanfilippo, Ryan Sears.
There's another Sanfilippo, Nino Sanfilippo, a former champion, and Ryan Sears is walking for him. These are your proteges. We're at midway point of the first round, and there he goes, Ryan Sears. Oh, and there's
that pole
that was a
shake.
nice one.
Now we got walking for Beanie Nicastro, number 22, Max Nicastro.
Max, here we go, a little family
Beanie's
here.
great.
See what happens.
Now we got walking for Sleepy Palazzola, number 23, Tristan Mitchell.
Love Sleepy.
We love
God
Sleepy.
rest
A
his
legend.
soul. We love him.
Legend in his own right.
Absolutely. There he
Not
goes.
bad. Now we got walking for Peter Black Frontero, 9-time champ. We got Zach Abbott walking 24 for Cousin Pete.
Peter Black Frontero, your all-time greatest greasy pole walker. This
The
is your
GOAT.
Michael Jordan of the industry back in the day. He won it when he was 14 years old, won 7 times in a row after that, didn't win for 10 years, and then won it again in 1993. Peter Black Frontero, and this is Zach Abbott
Zach
walking
Abbott.
for him. So the all-time great Peter Black. He
Now
deserves
we
a
got
shout-out.
walking for Jake Wood, another legend, number 25, Scott McCormick. Jake Wood,
Jake
the first
Wood.
one to take it down 3 days in a row in 99.
Natural hat trick Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
He's always a favorite to watch walk. He just stomps through that grease.
Head over heels there, though.
Oh, that was a drop.
You just walked for Jake Wood, a 7-time champion, the first one to repeat, like you said, right?
Repeat, yep, 1999. Now we got walk-in for Rich Hopkins, number 26, Christopher Noyes.
Rich Hopkins, champion as well, is the father of Derek Hopkins,
That's right.
who is going for his 4th championship, and well, actually the pandemic years, but he has 5 in a row, and he's going for his 4th Sunday in a row.
Now we got walking next, walking for Joe Verga, Darren Verga, number 27.
They're waiting for it to get to the top. Saturday, 2024. There he goes. Nice
Not
walk. He's about halfway.
bad. We got walking next, walking for Joe Marino, Giacomo Romeo, number 28.
Giacomo Romeo, 28th walker of 42 in the first round. We're making our way through the first round, your courtesy round. They cannot take it in the first round. Getting back to the top soon will be Tyler Parisi, and it's all up for grabs.
Anyone's game after
2024 Greasy Pole. There he goes.
Not bad. Ooh.
There goes Giacomo Romeo.
We got walking for Joe Palmisano, number 29, Dylan Pickle Spellman. Joe Palmisano, another legend out there.
Yep.
Does all the kid games on Saturday. He's a great guy.
Involved
Great
with
guy.
everything.
Yep.
Involved with everything. 29th walker of the first round. You have Dylan Pickles Spellman. I'm not going to ask where he got his middle name. I have no idea, and I don't want to know.
I'm sure it's a good story.
Right, absolutely. Especially at the club.
Oh, and he's dressed as a pickle. How about that?
He hurt his pickle.
He did. We got walking next, walking for Anthony Saputo, another legend out there. Luke
Anthony
Sargent,
Saputo,
number 30.
the Intercontinental Champion. What does that mean? He won it?
He
in
won
Sicily.
it in Sicily, and he's won it here.
The only guy up there, or well, he's not up there. Anthony's,
used to be
this
up
guy's
there.
walking for him. But Anthony won it in Sicily, and he won it in Gloucester.
He used to also
Luke
call
Sargent.
himself the self-proclaimed sexiest man on the pole.
I think he still calls
Yeah.
himself that.
Absolutely.
Pretty sure he does.
And I agree. I 100% agree.
We got walking for Paul Nicastro, Derek McDowell. With
Here we go,
31,
Derek
getting through
McDowell.
those proteges in the first round.
We're getting late into the first round now. 31st walker of 42. The proteges walking for former champions, whether they retired or passed on. There goes Derek McDowell.
Not bad. Now we got walking for Joe Black Frontero, Tyler Lucas.
Joe Black Frontero is the father of Peter Black Frontero. And just to add a little bit more to Peter Black, he actually walked for his dad back in the day, and
Yes,
he won
he
a
did.
championship on a Sunday. Peter Black Frontero only has walked Sundays. He didn't get the Fridays or Saturdays like other walkers have got. Only Sundays. There he goes. Whoa,
There he
that was a
goes.
face plant into
There
the
it
water,
was.
the Atlantic Ocean.
Walking next. Russell Hines, walking for Russell Hines. Jacob Mortellaro, number 33.
33rd walker in the first round. First round, we're trying to get through it here to get to all the live action. Everyone else, there he goes, Jacob Mortellaro.
Not bad. Walking for Sean Popper, Mike Chenault, number 34.
And again, you're watching the
Congratulations to-
courtesy round here. We have 8 more walkers to go, and then first to the flag wins.
Oh, whoa,
That's
that was the
game.
one-step wonder.
Now we got walking for Lewis Perry. We got Lewis Perry Jr. Love Lou. Lou's a great guy.
Absolutely. We have congratulations to ZFG, a 2024 Sunday Seine Boat champions, taking down the merger in a photo finish.
That was a great race.
Wow. The junior race is going to be after the Greasy pole. We said it was going to be a 2-boat race. There is a 3rd boat here. They're paling, and here we go. This is Lewis Perry. You heard the reaction of the crowd.
Now we got walking next, Jimmy Silva walking for Jimmy Silva. We got Sung Lee. Yes.
Jimmy Slivers Silva.
Sushi Sung Lee.
A competitor. I love his intensity.
Love Sliv.
Sung Lee walking for him.
I'll tell you what,
Very
an
cool.
amazing omakase chef.
Wow, not
Whoa.
bad. Coming out the gate.
He is, yeah.
Now we got walking for Dave Foote. We have his niece, Catherine Frontero. That's right.
Wow, I love it.
We have a girl,
I
the
love
4th
it.
woman to ever walk
Listen
it.
to the crowd. That's even a louder applause than the San Filippo's. That's amazing.
Listen to that crowd.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it. We love seeing it.
I saw her right before
Yes.
she went out at the club, right before they got on the boats, and she is rip-raring and ready to go. She's excited.
I love it.
Awesome.
The courage it takes to get out there. If you've
Go
not,
get it, Cat.
it's unbelievable to walk this pole. It's not easy. I love the coverage. Come on, Kat. Let's see you walk. Let's see a good one
Let's see
here.
her go. Let's see. Here she comes.
There she goes.
Nice.
Oh.
Ooh.
And she took it like a champ, and I
yes,
love
she
it.
did. See, we got walking for Stephen Fred Gray, Nevin Bertolino, number 38.
The poll shows no mercy on anyone.
No, it does not.
No, it doesn't
It does
matter.
not.
Combined.
Walking for Steve Fred Gray, we got Nevin Bertolino, number 38.
We're getting to the end of the courtesy round. 38th walker of 42 walkers.
4 walkers left.
It's going to be up for grabs in a few more walkers when Tyler Parisi. Oh, there he goes.
Wrapped around that pole. We got walking next for Frank Catania, Nick White.
Here we go. 39th walker of the first round. We have 4 more proteges, then we'll get it to the second round. It's up for grabs. The 2024 Saturday champion, Tyler Parisi. Can he take it down and put a halt to Derek Hopkins' streak? Derek Hopkins,
I don't know.
2019, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2022, 2023, 5-time champion already. In some of his walks, there he goes.
Oh,
There he goes.
Yeah, took some grease down with him. We
Full
got
somersault in the water there.
walking for Johnny Carollo. Chase Goulart, number 40.
Here we go. 3 more proteges. We're going to get back to the top. We're going to stick with Derek Hopkins, 5-time champion, trying to get his 6th title. And there goes Chase Goulart. Chase Goulart about halfway.
Nice.
Chase Goulart, good walk.
Nice walk.
There's still a lot of grease on there.
We got walking for Dean DeCoste, TJ Shimataro, number 41.
41, TJ Shimataro. There is a ton of grease up there.
There's still a ton of grease.
I mean, you only can see a couple foot imprints.
Oh, yeah.
200 pounds went on.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of grease up there today.
That's a lot of grease.
There he
There
goes.
goes TJ Shimataro.
Oh, not bad.
There he goes.
And we got walking for Paul Bertolino, Brett Gaipo,
Brett
number
Gaipo,
42.
42nd walker, the
Last
first round. This
walker
kid's
of the
actually a
first
good
round.
walker, too. I don't know if we'll get
Yep.
back to him in the second round, because this first round,
He is a
remember,
good
you can't
walker.
take it. Last walker of the first round, your courtesy round. Everyone gets 1 walk, and the next walker, the 2024 Saturday champion, will get a chance to take it down. Brett Gaipo, here we go. Last walker of the first round.
Anyone's flag after this.
Tyler Parisi waiting on deck. It's all up for grabs after this. Brett Gaipo. There goes
Here he
Brett
comes out
Gaipo. He's
the
a
gate.
good walker.
Oh.
Oh, no. He got the Bugnattis.
All right, that was it. There goes the courtesy round, folks.
All right, folks, so just to set the table again now, it's the 2024 Greasy Pole from St. Peter's Fiesta in Gloucester, Massachusetts. Now it's for real. First to grab the flag is your Sunday champion. You have yesterday's winner, Tyler Parisi, up 1, and then 5-time defending champ, Derek Hopkins, number 2. Will it get that far?
Here we go.
I don't know.
What I will say is I never seen Derek only take like 6 steps and fall, ever.
Yeah, same.
I've only seen him get to the end.
He is steady, man.
Here we go, second round. It's up for grabs. Tyler Parisi,
Tyler
the 2024 Saturday champion on Championship Sunday.
Oh, here he goes.
Tyler Parisi, there he goes. Tyler Parisi,
I like
Tyler
him. He's a slow and
Parisi,
steady
halfway.
walker. Nice.
He's a walker, no doubt about
Here
it.
we
All
go.
right, Sam and John, we've been waiting a year for this.
Yeah, here we go. Your 2019 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday champ. 2022, 2023 Sunday champ, Derek Hopkins.
He was a special guest yesterday, and what a guy he is. As humble as they come. But here's his moment right now. Derek Hopkins. There he goes. Derek Hopkins. Derek Hopkins. There goes Derek Hopkins. Oh, Derek Hopkins. There was a stumble. That same spot that got people yesterday. That was an apple.
The beach is in disbelief.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got walking next, your 2023 Saturday champ, 2005 Friday champ, Steve Militello.
Here's Derek's walk now once again.
Oh, so close.
Got in the green grease.
Oh. 2023 Saturday, 2005 Friday, Steve Militello.
Steve Militello,
Also,
the oldest walker to ever win it. What
oldest
age
guy
was
to
he?
ever win. He was 43.
Wow.
I believe 43. I'm pretty sure he could have been 44, but I'm pretty sure it's 43.
So he's 44 this year.
Yeah.
Here we go. Steve Militello. Can he take it down on Sunday? Steve
Oh,
Militello.
here he
Steve
goes, here he
Militello.
goes.
Steve Militello. That
That
apple's
was
for real.
close. He got himself back up. I thought he was taking it.
I wonder where they got those apples.
Yeah.
Strong
How
bid.
about them
Oh,
apples?
yeah. Now we got your 2022 Saturday champ, Anthony Novello, Fort
Anthony
Kid.
Novello. He loves this stuff.
Loves it. He's a
Loves
great guy.
it.
The
I
Novellos
love it.
down the fort are great.
The passion.
Yeah, yeah.
No. He got the house on down on the floor. Yeah, I love
Yep.
it.
I lived in that house. I grew up in that house.
Yeah.
I love that house. They're great guys.
Anthony Novello. Here we
Anthony
go.
Novello.
2022 Saturday champion, trying to take it down in 2024 Championship Sunday. Anthony Novello.
He's
there he goes,
ready.
Anthony
There he
Novello.
goes.
Anthony Novello halfway.
Oh, not bad.
Gets a little slippery out
It
there.
does. Now we got your 2017 Friday and Saturday champ, 2018 Sunday champ, Randy Sweet, walking number 6.
Randy Sweet. Here we go.
It's always interesting. You hear the names and it takes you back to when they
It does.
won.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah. And everyone, Randy Sweet, everyone thought he was going to win it a decade. Then Derek Hopkins came along.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Right.
It's
Yep.
unreal. And Steve LeBlanc stopped Peter Frontier, but there he goes, Randy
there
Sweet.
he goes.
Randy Sweet halfway, Randy Sweet.
Randy
He got his
Sweet!
goal! It's that same spot.
It's that same spot. It really is.
Look at that pole wobble.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's a rockin'.
Okay,
Here we go.
Friday champ 2018 Saturday.
Nice walk.
Oh, it's a great walk.
How's
So
your
close.
knee?
That same spot, you're right.
Wow. Oh, I
Now
love
we
it.
got your 2016 Friday champ, 2018 Saturday champ, Michael Sanfilippo.
I would
Big
love
crowd
to see
favorite.
Michael take it down here. You hear he's a fan favorite. So far, it's Catherine Frontier with the biggest fan favorite. I say Michael
I'd say
Sanfilippo
so.
second.
Definitely.
We are surrounded by
Definitely.
Sanfilippos.
Yes,
by
we
the way.
are.
There goes Michael
Oh, there
Sanfilippo
he
fast
goes.
out of the gate.
Oh.
He comes out quick.
Now we got you 2015, 2017 Sunday champ, Jake Wagner, walking number 7.
Here we go, Jake. 15 and 17, Jake Wagner, no doubt he has his dad in his mind.
Lots of great
These
walkers
guys are
up
all
there.
walking for someone. There's always someone in their heart.
Yep.
No doubt about it. And I know this for sure with Jake. He's a tremendous walker, great kid, hard worker.
Also loves
Yeah,
it. Got the passion for it.
Oh, yes. Yes, he does. And he's a good walker. He's in great shape. He's an athlete. Is he going to be a 2024 Sunday champion? The car
Here
before
he
the
goes.
storm. Here
Here
comes
he
Jake
goes.
Wagner.
Oh,
Nice
little
flip.
back
I
flip
love
on the
it.
pole.
If you're
Nice
going to
little
go
back
off,
flip.
go
I
off with
definitely give some
style.
extra
Nice
points.
dismount.
I love
Style
it.
points. That's a 10.
That was unbelievable. That was like the
That
movie
was-
Back
that
to
was
School with the
pretty
Triple Indy.
The Simone Biles of the greasy pole.
Now we get you
Unbelievable.
2013 Friday champ, 2014 Saturday champ, 2016 Sunday champ, Kyle Barry, walking number 8.
Another really good walker.
Lots of great walkers.
Yes, Kyle Barry.
And folks, the first of the flag is your Sunday champ.
And Derek has been doing it for so long, we sometimes forget how great some of these walkers are because the same person has won it so much since 2019. And there goes Kyle Barry.
there goes
He's
Kyle
straight
Barry.
up Kyle Barry. Oh, he's on. He's
Oh,
hanging on.
back up.
There goes Kyle Barry. I think he got that apple.
He tried.
It's that same
he
exact
got
area.
that spot out.
That was
we
a
haven't
great
seen- we haven't
wipeout.
yet
We have
to
no
have
scooching.
No
Let's-
scooch. Maybe
let's-
have a scooch.
Let's see the
Scooching yet.
wipeout.
We're going to see the replay.
Here comes Cal.
Oh.
Oh, nice. He's looking at the flag. He's trying to crawl to it. Just cannot do it.
That's burned in
He
your
took
memory.
off a lot of grease.
Oh, yeah. We got your 2015 Friday champ, 2016 Saturday champ, Lenny Taramina, walking number
Lenny
11.
Taramina.
Oh, no, number 9. Excuse
Here we
me.
go, Lenny. Another phenomenal walker.
Good kid.
There's just a lot of good walkers right now at this top of the order. All obviously champs
Yep.
on Sunday. They
They're up there
earned their
for a
way here.
reason. Up there for a reason.
And it's not that he just says he has 2. So when you get 1, obviously it's a tremendous thing. When you get 2, you're proving yourself, solidifying yourself that it wasn't a fluke.
It's not easy, that's
But
for
all
sure.
champions are champions. Lenny Taramina, your 2015 Friday champ, 2016 Saturday champ. Is he going to be your 2024 Sunday Greasy Pole champion? Lenny Taramina. You can hear the calm.
It did just get really quiet.
There goes Lenny Taramina, taking his time. Some of these guys have, most of them have their rituals. If they don't feel comfortable, they don't go. There's a towel up there right now that they'll kind of try to dry their feet on.
Give out a few chants real quick.
Yep, got a couple of the chants in. Magisamo Dute Mute, Viva St. Pedro. There goes Lenny Taramina.
Might be waiting for the wind to die down.
That too, yeah.
He always takes his time. Peter Black Frontier used to do that. People would shake the pole on him because they were just sick of him winning. Won it so much.
And he still won.
And he would still win. It wouldn't matter. There goes
There
Lenny
goes
Taramina. Lenny
Lenny
Taramina. Good start. He's standing
Taramina.
straight up in that
Oh,
same spot again.
That same spot.
That spot is a tough spot.
Bruh.
But about that, he's
Replay.
getting about 3/4 of the way. Lenny Taramina. Here he goes. You can
Look at
see
that
that
form.
towel. Look at great form.
Great
Standing
form.
straight up. Tremendous form. And right there.
Oh,
Oh,
that
hit his
spot.
shin.
I need to know what they put in that spot this
Something there.
year.
I love it.
We got your 2014 Sunday champ, Mark Allen. Oh, this one was
Yeah,
switched.
these
That's right.
two switched, Joey D and Mark
Sunday
Allen.
champ, 2013 Sunday champ, Joey D.
I don't know how they got swapped in the lineup, but they did.
These guys will sometimes
happens
do
last
that
minute.
because when you have a lot of apple juice, everything's a good idea.
That's what happens.
Okay, they're having a lot of, they had a lot of apple juices earlier.
I think it also goes with superstition too. Maybe you never know. Maybe somebody liked the other number better.
They're waving on the pole,
you
which
never
means usually that means they don't have the guy right, but I think we do. Let's look.
I think they're
We
good.
know Steve LeBlanc loves 16.
See?
Yes, he made that clear.
Everybody's got their thing. Oh, that's definitely Joey D. I can tell.
This is definitely Joey D.
2012 Saturday champ, 2013 Sunday champ.
Joey D
Joe
with an
DeSilva.
ankle injury
Joey
did not
D.
walk last year, but walking
Here he
this year. Joey
goes.
D.
Good walk, Joey.
He
And
said
keep
he's
in
gonna,
mind, folks, that
he said
ocean
he's gonna-
water's just over 60 degrees today.
Yeah, it's chilly today. Now we got your 2014 Sunday champ, Mark Allen.
Joey D did say that this will be his last time walking. He wanted to walk in honor for his kids, which is
Love
always
that.
a tremendous thing.
He's a great guy.
And Mark's nephew, Max, was your Friday winner this year.
That's right. 2014 Sunday champ. Here he goes, Mark
There he
Allen.
goes, Mark Allen.
Now you get your 2004 Friday and Saturday champ, your 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2012 Sunday champ, Stu McGilvery. Another crowd favorite.
And he's had one of the best walks so far.
Yes, he has. He came out the gate great.
Stu's in great shape. I feel Stu has another one in him. I want to say he has one more in him, but he might have more than one more in him. Stu McGilvery.
I think he could pull it out. Always love
There
to
he
watch
goes.
Stu
Stu
walk. There he
McGilvery,
goes.
slow and
He's got
steady. There he
great
goes.
form.
He picks up his speed.
Oh,
Stu McGilvery.
he caught
Stu
himself.
McGilvery, another great
Oh,
walk.
that was a great walk.
Stu McGilvery with back-to-back
McGilvery.
first round and second round great walks.
Look
There
at that
goes
replay.
Stu McGilvery. You see, comes out nice and steady. He starts to
He's
pick
got
up his
great
speed
form.
just a little bit. Goes right through that grease, regains his balance, and then just can't get enough.
What a battle.
That
Wow.
spot again.
There goes Leo Canavo.
We got
Who is
Leo
it?
Canavo.
Peter Canavo.
Oh, Peter
Oh, I said
Canavo.
his
Here we
brother
go.
by
Peter
accident. Sorry about
Canavo.
that. Peter Canavo,
Your
your
2010 Saturday champ. Now you got 2005 Friday champ, 2006 Saturday champ, the People's champ, Greasy, number 14.
When they say the people's chance, there are some people that would give themselves that own nickname, but not Vinny. He's not like that. He is the people's champs. He's just a great guy, all around, humble.
Also fun to watch. He comes
Yeah.
right out the gate so
Yeah,
fast.
you
I love
blink.
watching Vinny walk. Yep.
You can't blink.
Yep.
Don't blink.
Nope.
Don't
Try
blink.
not to.
Don't
I'm gonna
blink.
try not to.
You got to be like
Try not
Hannibal
to.
Lecter right now. You can't blink.
Could we get back-to-back Parisis?
Wow.
That would be cool.
Here we
I'd love to
go.
see Vinny
There he
there.
goes.
There
Vinny
he goes.
Parisi. Vinny Parisi to about
Great
halfway.
form,
Vinny
Vinny
Parisi.
Parisi.
Vinny
Vinny
Parisi.
Parisi.
Oh my. We got to look at this. Vinny
That was
Goombas
so
Parisi.
close.
Wow. Vinny Goombas. Here he comes out
right
of the
out the
gate
gate.
fast. Even in slow motion, it's fast. Right through the
There he
grease.
goes.
Skipped right over that piece. Regained his balance, and he jumped and just missed it.
So close, Vinny.
Vinny,
Now
great
we
walk.
got your 2007 Sunday champ, Joe Sanfilippo.
Joe Sands, here we go. Joe Sanfilippo, there he goes.
There
Joe
he goes.
Sanfilippo. Joe Sanfilippo,
Sands.
straight up. Joe
Sands.
Sanfilippo.
Oh.
That was the Greasy
That
pole
was another-
shuffle.
Yep, he'll be
They're
back
starting
next
to get
year.
closer and closer.
Sometimes it's like golf. You have one good shot, you'll be back. He'll be back next year.
Now we got your 1993 Saturday champ, 1994 Sunday champ, Steve LeBlanc.
He's the man.
Love Steve. Love to see
He's
him win it too.
He's in the running to be state rep. Here we go.
All right, so you hear the crowd. We have
You
they
can't
want
block-
this boat
you can't
in front of
block the
pole
crowd
to
of the
go.
beach.
Boat in front of the pole.
That's
This
a
happened
rule.
yesterday, too.
We got Steve LeBlanc up
Steve
next.
LeBlanc, here we go.
He's 1993
16th walker.
Saturday champ, 1994 Sunday champ.
Here we go, 16th walker. There goes
There he
Steve LeBlanc.
goes.
Steve
Another one
LeBlanc.
that
Does he
comes
have
out
one
of
more?
the
Steve
gate.
LeBlanc. Oh, he went over halfway. He'll be back next year.
Now we got John Parisi.
John Parisi, here we go. Out of retirement, John Parisi, here we go. Nice and steady. Good, nice.
Oh, look at him.
Good,
Look at
nice
that
and
balance.
steady. Good walk. Good walk.
Now we're at the Proteges again. We got walking from Matza, the legend, AJ Romeo.
Matza, the general.
What a golden opportunity for a youngster to take a championship today.
Walking for Matza. Matza was a 5-time champion.
The sheriff.
The sheriff. I called him the general, didn't I? the sheriff, Matza, played against him in flag football for years.
We got Mike Tedesco walking for Samo Frontero, my father. Mike Tedesco. My son nicknamed him Mike Chickenhead Tedesco. He's 8 years old, and it's a funny thing, and now all of our friends call him that, and I told him I'd mention that. So there
I'm
it
glad
is.
You did.
Yeah, hey.
Everyone in Gloucester has a nickname, too.
Yeah, that's how it is. Now we got walking for Tommy Favaza, Brendan O'Brien.
Does John count as a nickname?
Absolutely.
John's definitely a nickname.
Yeah,
right?
we have like
twice.
3 Johns in our family. My grandmother said he will be John, and that was it. That's all that matters.
I have yet to meet John.
No, absolutely not.
Walking for Tommy Favaza, Brendan O'Brien.
Former champ, and he's on the St. Peter's Fiesta committee. Puts a lot of hard work into this. There he goes, Brendan O'Brien.
And we got walking next. Walking for Walking for Nikki Avalos, Derek Arnold, number 20.
Derek's the 20th walker of the second round. It's all up for grabs right now. We're into our proteges that are walking for champs of the past in the second round. There goes Derek Arnold. Ooh, nice hit.
Now we got walking next for Nino Sanfilippo, Ryan Sears, 21st walker.
Ryan Sears walking for Nino Sanfilippo. You can hear the cheers for Nino, the Sanfilippo family again. Second round, 21st walker at the halfway point. Here we go. Ryan Sears. There's Ryan Sears. Comes out of the gate, little stumble.
Not bad.
Ate the pole, had a little bit of grease.
Got walking next for Beanie Nicastro, Max Nicastro, number 22.
Here we go. Max Nicastro, cousin. We're all related. You know that. Everyone's pretty much related in Gloucester.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, Sam and I are probably also related.
Yes, it's very true. It's very true. We got walking for Sleepy Palazzola, Tristan Mitchell.
Here we go. Tristan Mitchell, 23rd walker, second round. It's up for grabs. There goes Tristan Mitchell. Here he goes, and there goes Tristan Mitchell. Nice splash.
We got walking next for Peter Black Frontero, Zach Abbott.
There goes Zach. Can he take one down for Peter Black Frontero?
Big feet to fill.
Big feet to fill. This is like coming in and taking Tom Brady's job. Peter Black Frontero. Here he goes, Zach Abbott. Walking for Peter Black. There it is.
Oh, not bad.
Pete would be happy with that.
I think so. We got walking for Jake Wood, Scott McCormick.
Scott McCormick walking for Jake Wood, 7-time champion. Does not walk anymore. Great walker of the past, Jake Wood.
Another legend.
Another big shoes to fill, Scott McCormick. Will he make Jake proud and take one down? In his memory, not memory, because Jake's still with us, obviously. But Jake Wood, will he take one down?
Scott McCormick.
Matt McCormick. I want Jake to walk. That's why I want him up there. Jake was a great walker. First person to win Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But walking for him, Scott McCormick.
And the 77th walk of the day.
Scott McCormick.
Here we go. 25th walker of the second round. There's still a lot of grease out there. There's been some good walks, no doubt, but not many have gone past the three-quarter point. We have maybe 3 or 4 at most. And you can see all the grease towards the end of the pole.
Yeah.
There's a lot still. So whoever grabs this is going to be going through at least 2 solid steps of grease.
Some thick
solid
stuff.
grease.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks, even though you don't see the chunks at the beginning so much, it's slippery.
Very. Scott McCormick.
There goes Scott McCormick.
Oh. We got walking for Rich Hopkins, Christopher Noyes, Derek Hopkins' father, walking for him, Rich Hopkins. Family of champs, Christopher Noyes.
Here we go. Second round, championship Sunday of the Greasy Pole.
And for those who don't know, walking on of Richie Hopkins, who is Derek Hopkins' dad.
Derek Hopkins is the second walker today. 2019, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and 2022-23.
We got walking for Joe Verga, Darren Verga, number 27.
Second round, it's time to come down.
Oh.
Darren Verga, great walk over halfway.
Great walk.
When we say great walk halfway, it's not easy to get to the halfway point, but you still have over 20 feet to go.
Now we got walking for Joe Marino, Giacomo Romeo.
Giacomo Romeo up. Your proteges walking for champions of the past. Championship Sunday, 2024 Greasy Pole. There he goes, Giacomo.
There he goes. Another one that comes out of the gate. We got next walking for Joe Palmisano, Dylan Pickles Spellman.
Dylan had a rough fall in the first round.
I had a beer with Joe Palmisano yesterday.
Love Joe
Tremendous
Palmisano.
guy.
He's a great guy.
Just talking about a Fort neighborhood kid.
Absolutely.
There he goes.
I'm super proud. We got walking next, walking for Anthony Saputo, Luke Sargent, the Intercontinental champ, Anthony Saputo.
Here we go, Luke Sargent. After the Greasy Pole will be a junior same boat races. We said earlier that there would be a 2-boat race because of a disqualification, but there are 3 boats out there. So something's going on, and we'll find out. But Luke Sargent.
Not bad. We got next, walking for Paul Nicastro, Derek McDowell, number 31.
And we're inching our way closer and closer to round 3.
We're getting very close.
Derek McDowell, 31st walker of the second round. 42 walkers in total. There he goes, Derek McDowell. Derek McDowell, a great walk.
Great walk.
Great walk. You get to 3/4, it's a tremendous walk.
Fantastic walk. Stomping right out there.
Here we go, Tyler Lucas,
yeah.
walking for Joe Black Frontero, the legend Peter Black Frontero's father. Tyler Lucas. Tyler Lucas, there he goes. Tyler Lucas.
We got walking next for Russell Hines, Jacob Mortellaro.
33rd walker, second round, 42 in total. Your proteges are up, walking for the former champions.
Jacob Mortellaro.
Good walk, Jacob Mortellaro, not a bad walk.
We got walking next, Sean Popper, Mike Chenault.
And as the tide creeps in, the people get more and more crammed on the beach looking for higher ground.
It's chilly out here on the beach. I can only imagine how cold those guys are out there on the platform.
It is a packed beach, that's for sure.
All those flags waving like crazy.
Mike.
Here we go. Mike Chenault, 34th walker. There he goes, Mike Chenault. There he goes.
So we just also heard that there are 4 walkers not on the pole currently.
Wow.
So we know if we lost 4 in that last round.
Guess
but we'll
so.
see. You never know.
And
walking for Lou Perry. Lou Perry. It's his son. Good walk.
There he goes. That was a quick one.
We got Jimmy walking for Jimmy Silva. Sushi Seng Lee walking for Slips.
There we go. Sung Lee came out quick last time.
I've had it a couple times, son. Thursdays, baby.
It is getting windy out there.
You had a decent walk last time,
He
too.
did.
He came out fast last time.
Yes, he did.
Sung Lee. Sung Lee, here he comes.
Here he
Coming out.
comes.
There he goes. Good walk.
We got walking for
here we go.
David Foot, crowd favorite, Catherine Frontero, the 4th woman to ever walk it. Catherine Frontero, beach is going crazy.
Here we go.
Let's go, Cat.
There's a first for everything. Will she be
love
the
it.
first female to take the title?
We have competed
Not
before.
take the title. Not take the title,
She's
though.
the 4th one to ever walk. Oh, Catherine!
Oh, Catherine Frontero! Catherine Frontero! There's a first for everything, and she could be the first one to take it down. Will it get back to her?
I have goosebumps. Goosebumps.
Tremendous walk.
Great walk. Walking for Stephen Fred Gray. Walking next.
Wow.
Nevin Bertolino.
Awesome walk by
It's a
Catherine.
great walk,
Cat,
Catherine.
good job.
Great walk. I'm covered in goosebumps.
Wow.
That was awesome.
That was cool.
That was great.
Awesome.
Great. Got Nevin Bertolino walking
38th
next.
walker of the second round.
Walking for Stephen
there
Fred
goes.
Gray. Oh, there he goes. We got walking for Frank Catania. Number 39, Nick White.
We have 4 more proteges in the second round, and then it will go to round 3, which is uncommon for Sunday. But
Very
the wind
rare.
is tough.
It is tough. It's cold out there. My husband was out there yesterday, and he said that the guys were freezing.
Yeah.
And it's slightly warmer today than it was yesterday,
Oh,
but it's way
warmer today.
windier.
We were here yesterday.
Oh, yeah. There he
It
goes.
was- There he
Nick
goes.
White.
There he goes. Oh,
Nick
no!
White!
Whoa! Whoa, Nick White.
Took some of that grease
he
down.
spun around.
Let's go to the replay.
Yeah.
Wow.
He definitely took some of that grease down with him.
Nick White. There he goes.
Here he
Standing
goes.
straight up.
Great
Nick
balance.
White. There he goes. He gets to about the 3/4 point, spins around.
He got within 10 feet.
There he
That
goes.
was close. It's a great walk.
Chase Goulart, I think he already.
Chase Goulart. Here we go. Walking
Chase
for Johnny
Goulart.
Carollo.
Wow, we missed it.
Oh, another good walk.
Walk
They're
for
getting
Johnny
up there.
Carollo.
Walking for Dean DeCoste. TJ Shimataro.
He had a decent walk the
Walking
first
next,
time.
he
He got
did.
to about halfway, a little more.
Starting to see some deep walks now.
And the next walker, Brett Geipo had a good walk.
Yep. Some good
There
proteges
he goes,
out
TJ
there.
Shimataro.
Oh,
He's at halfway,
TJ
about the
Shimataro.
same place. Not a bad walk.
Some great proteges out there today. Last walker in the second round, walking for Paul Bertolino, Brett Geipo.
He had a very good walk in the first round.
Great walk in the first round.
So
Can he take it
be
down? I
ready
don't know if
right
he'll get a
here.
third.
Brett Geipo. He's a good athlete, too. There he goes, Brett Geipo.
Brett Geipo.
Standing straight up. Brett Geipo. Another good walk.
That form was great. Great form.
All right,
Great,
folks, let's
great
set the
walk.
table once again. We're about to start round 3. Didn't
Round
think we'd get
3.
here today, but here
On
we
a
are.
Sunday.
Yep, you have yesterday's champ, Tyler Parisi, kicking things off, and then 5-time defending champ, Derek Hopkins, to follow.
2024 Saturday champ, Tyler Parisi.
Here we
Will
go.
he take it
Tyler
down?
Parisi, third round, first walk. Here goes Tyler Parisi, your 2024 Saturday champion. Will he be your 2024 Sunday champion? Here we go.
Third
Tyler
round.
Parisi. He's a Fort kid.
Fort kid, yep. Here
Here
he
we
goes.
go. There goes Tyler Parisi. Tyler Parisi halfway.
Parisi.
Tyler Parisi, a good walk.
Here he goes.
Oh, here
Walking
we are.
second. Your
A
2019.
strong wind coming in his face.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like the pole just finds Derek.
Yes.
It's just the way these things work
Your
out.
2019 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday champ. Your 2022, 2023 Sunday champ, Derek Hopkins.
And he doesn't delay, people, so get ready. He doesn't take a long time. Here he goes. Get ready here. He's going to come right out. 2019, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2022, 2023.
Here he
Derek
goes.
Hopkins.
Derek
Is going to be
Hopkins.
2024.
Derek
Derek Hopkins going through
Derek
it.
Hopkins.
Derek Hopkins. He did it again.
He did it
Derek
again.
Hopkins, your
Let's see
2024
that replay.
Sunday
There he
champion.
is.
Derek Hopkins, our guest yesterday. Here he comes. What
Wow.
form? And I think he did
just
Mr. Miyagi
insane.
kick.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Did Mr. Miyagi
Did he?
kicked it?
Yeah.
Derek Hopkins.
Kicked
Oh,
it
the
down.
backhand.
Heck
Wow,
yeah.
it was like Danielson.
Derek
He did
Hopkins
the Mr. Miyagi kick.
takes it down again.
I don't even know if that's ever happened.
Again,
Wow.
your 2024 Sunday
Wow.
champ, Derek Hopkins.
For the fourth Sunday in a
fourth
row.
Sunday in a
D-Hop.
row.
Let's see it again. Derek Hopkins
Great
again.
walk.
He comes out of the gate. He says he looks 4 to 5 feet in front of him. You can see it. 4 to 5 feet in front of him. He's looking, regains his balance, goes through a lot of grease, takes a big
Kicks
dive.
it down.
And Mr. Miyagi, he
Yes.
kicked it off.
Wow, what a walk.
Wow, I didn't know he was practicing that.
What a walk.
That is unbelievable.
Great walk.
That last foot in the white grease.
He didn't tell us that he had that move in his
I had
toolbox.
No idea.
He did the Mr. Miyagi in Karate Kid.
Great
Your
walk.
2024 Sunday champ. Tell us what you
He's
thought.
on a jet ski.
Derek Hopkins. Is
What
he?
the? Whoa!
Oh,
I
he's
love
coming in
it.
on a
Look
jet
at that.
ski. Oh,
He's telling him.
he's doing the.
This is
Look at
Derek
that.
Hopkins.
Derek
Whoa,
Hopkins.
Derek Hopkins. He deserves this ride, Corey.
Our fellow correspondent, Derek Hopkins.
he
Yes, look at
definitely
this. He
deserves that
deserves
walk.
this. I love it. He didn't tell us. He had that up his sleeve. He never told us.
He's doing like a Stanley Cup rotation.
This is
around the
unbelievable.
entire
He deserves
floor.
it.
Doing a nice little round.
They better not kidnap him.
Showing everybody the flag.
Get him all the way down the boulevard. Make a loop.
This is incredible.
This is awesome.
Derek Hopkins, 2019, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 2022 Sunday. 2023 Sunday. 2024 Sunday.
Took it down to the third round.
Wow.
Second walker, the third round.
6 in a row. Going
in a
for
row.
Peter Frontero, 7 in a row.
Yep.
Next year, he can tie the record of 7 in a row.
Amazing.
Crazy.
Wow. Peter
Crazy.
Frontero with 9 overall.
And we just keep saying it, John.
Yep.
And Sam, the flag just finds Derek.
does.
Right. And you can't forget
like a
about Selby
magnet.
Benson, obviously.
Oh,
he
yeah,
had 10.
Selby Benson had 10.
Here it is again.
What the?
Yeah. I mean,
Corey,
just
he
look
told
at that
us,
form.
Corey, about he looks 4 to 5 feet in front of him. You can
Yep.
see him doing that. He gets to the grease, and he didn't tell us about the
then
Miyagi
look at this.
kick.
Look at that slip.
The
big
Miyagi
slide.
kick. That was definitely planned.
That was
I don't care
awesome.
what anyone says.
That was
He
great.
did the Miyagi kick. That was unbelievable.
That was unbelievable.
Fantastic.
Derek Hopkins.
Derek Hopkins takes it down again. 2024
And what we love
Sunday
about
champ.
it. Sorry, Sam.
That's a great walk.
Wow. Yeah, and you see all the other contestants. There's Derek there. They're going to carry him once again up Beach Court from Pavilion Beach.
Tell
The
us where
Greasy
he's going.
Pole Shrine. Then
Wow.
the
Yes,
altar,
he is.
and
Tell us
then
about
through
the
Sunday
shrine.
night.
Shrine is great. So the shrine was it's put up every year. It's for all the Greasy Pole champs, past and present. They do a great job every year. They have all the winners posted. So they carry the champ up Beach Court. They bring him right to the shrine, and that's where they celebrate with all their family and friends. And it's just a
And it's
good
amazing.
time. It's a
If you haven't
great
seen
time.
it, you gotta go look at it.
Oh, it's amazing. It's one of my favorite
Oh,
things.
here it comes again.
Look
I
at that
love it. I
walk.
can just keep looking at it.
Just
Derek
insane.
Hopkins.
Look at that. The sliding
Oh,
kick.
my.
Yeah.
That was incredible. That was UFC.
Unbelievable.
That was Hulk Hogan leg drop. I love it.
Unbelievable.
You can't underestimate him. If he doesn't get one hand on it,
No.
2 hands on it, he did the kick.
It's weird. The odds are like 1-to-1 every time he's out there.
He's like a magnet. He's
love
attracted
it.
to the flag. Great walker.
2024 Sunday champion Derek Hopkins.
Making his way to the beach.
We're getting ready for the junior boys Seine boats, but we have to give this time to Derek Hopkins.
Absolutely.
Being carried up beach court again. Derek Hopkins. Here we go.
Here he comes. Going to carry it up beach court.
I love it.
Right to the Greasy Pole Shrine.
Derek Hopkins going to be carried up beach court.
Celebrate his 6th win.
Wow. And there was 2
Crazy.
pandemic years, or he might have already 8,
Crazy.
but whatever.
Crazy. Here he comes.
There he is.
2024 Sunday champ.
Look at the
Derek
replay.
Hopkins.
Wow. I love it. Derek Hopkins, here he
Such a
comes
great
being
walk.
carried up.
He's getting carried up the
Derek
beach.
Hopkins.
Here he comes.
Pedro.
Getting carried up the beach.
Viva St. Pedro. Viva St. Pedro. Viva.
Viva! Viva! There he is.
Here he comes. Derek Hopkins, your 2024 Sunday champion. Derek Hopkins. Here he is being carried up beach court.
He's pumped.
Derek Hopkins. Someone better pick him up. You can't have him injured.
There he goes up beach court.
Derek Hopkins going up beach court. Look at beach court, people. This is what it's like.
Amazing.
Derek Hopkins. It's like the Celtics parade all over again. But
Such a
these
great
ties
walk.
are deep, real deep.
Such a great
Derek
walk.
Hopkins, 2024 Sunday champion.
Bringing it home to Harrison Ave.
Wow. Derek Hopkins. Derek Hopkins, 2019, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 2022 Sunday. 2023 Sunday. And 2024 Sunday.
It's amazing. He picked up
Amazing.
after COVID right where he left off and
Yep.
hasn't stopped since.
Hasn't
Cat
skipped a beat.
Frontero.
Amazing. She did so
3/4 of the way.
good. So good. I
Can
want
we-
to say that's probably the furthest a woman has made it. I've watched.
I would
I've-
say most guys.
Absolutely. Out of the 4 women that have ever walked, I've seen 3 of them. And I'm pretty sure that she is the furthest. that I can remember that made it. She did great.
Wow.
So
that
good.
was awesome.
So good.
Here it is
Derek
once
Hopkins.
again. Derek
Look at
Hopkins, your 2024 Sunday champ. It's a broken record, but we love the sound.
Look at it. Wow.
Just great.
I love
Just
it.
sit
Look
down.
at that.
Amazing. Just amazing.
That was awesome. Wow.
Unbelievable. There's a nice overhead shot of beach courts spilling into Commercial Street. That is the carnival for St. Peter's Fiesta there.
See the champ making
In the
his way down
background.
Commercial.
Yeah, and now they walk him down to, there's a shrine, Greasy Pole Shrine,
Pole Shrine.
and the altar as well.
Yep.
Special moment.
Yep.
Great
We're
moment.
getting ready for the Junior Same Boat Boys Championship. Congratulations to ZFG.
That was a great
winning
race.
the title.
Great race.
Again. Here we are. Derek Hopkins, your 2024 Sunday champion. ZFG, your 2024 Same Boat Men's Division champion in an absolute dogfight of a race, photo finish. And now we're getting ready for the Boys Junior Division Same Boat Championships coming up in a minute.
All right, folks, back here, an amazing walk from Derek Hopkins, your 6-time champion right now, back with San Frontiero Barrett and John DeCastro. Sam, right off the top, with your thoughts?
I mean, I had a feeling he was taking it down. I thought it was coming down in the second round. I didn't think it was going to get a third round, but great walk by Derek. Great walk. Catherine Frontiero, probably my favorite walk today.
That was really
fantastic
cool.
walk.
Yeah.
She killed it.
That's awesome.
I hope we see her out there again, maybe next year, walking for her uncle again, or maybe she'll get on Friday and start her own thing. That would be awesome.
Get on Friday and be the first girl to ever win it.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
And that will happen.
Oh, she's great.
Her first walk was good,
She
and,
was
her, and her
fantastic.
second walk was tremendous.
Fantastic.
He made it more than most people go. Most people never go three-quarters.
No.
Yeah.
Never.
Absolutely fantastic.
So, Sam, what's the rest of your day going to be like now? We got to watch the junior race.
Watch the junior races, meet up with my family, probably go home and chill out for a little bit, and then I am probably going to head out to the midnight procession, and then that's about it.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be seeing you around.
Yes,
As
absolutely.
always, Viva.
Viva!
We love having you with
Thank
us.
you
We
for
really
having me
appreciate
back.
it.
Seriously,
Come
you
back
guys
next
are
year,
great.
Sam.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm yours.
Okay,
I
we're
would
going to
love
take a very quick break, and we'll be back with the men's junior Sailboat race finals right after this.
I'm Corey Kukru for 1623 Studios, and this is the story behind St. Peter's Fiesta. A Sicilian tradition was adopted in Gloucester in 1927, so the fishing community could pray for fair seas and huge catches before a statue to honor the patron saint of fishing. It became a yearly procession which fishermen's wives organized into a multi-day celebration and feast. Religious events include a 9-day novena and a Catholic blessing of the fleet, followed by a parade where volunteers dressed in all white carry St. Peter through the streets. Fiesta concludes when the statue is returned to its home at the St. Peter's Club to a hail of confetti and song. Today, thousands enjoyed the June Festival with its carnival, music and mass at the ornate altar, hardcore sailboat races, and Fiesta's most popular event, the Greasy Pole, where costume contestants chase a flag pinned to the end of a grease pole high above Gloucester Harbor. The winner is carried from Pavilion Beach to the altar amidst chants of "Chissà mutute mute." What are you, mute? Why aren't you
And I
screaming?
saw the picture.
Viva
He
St.
definitely missed the
Pedro?
flight.
Until next time, see you in the
But
neighborhood.
I'm not going to say a word about it.
I'm Corey Kukru for 16.
All right, folks, we're back here at St. Peter's Fiesta Championship Sunday as we are moments away from the finals for the men's junior sailboat race. We want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. You see them right there, folks. The Black Bear Barbershop, veteran-owned Black Bear Barbershop on Main Street in Gloucester. The Cornerstone Creative is a nonprofit youth mentorship program utilizing woodworking and craftsmanship. You can learn more at thecornerstonecreative.org. Melissa Cox Photography, an amazing photographer, and Machaca Taco and Tequila Bar. They're also broadcasting us right now, so hola amigos. They're right around the corner from us on Rogers Street. We have to give big thanks to the Doherty family letting us use their property. It's an amazing vantage point, the best piece of real estate around. They've been so generous for us, so thank you so much. This broadcast is being brought to you by Bridge Cape Inn. That's me, Corey Kukru. If you would like, follow us on YouTube. Just subscribe to our channel. Also, we're working with Streamography. They bring live streaming, storytelling, audio, video, lighting, and networking mastery to your events. See and learn more at streamography.com.
our folks at 1623 Studios. That is the public access station serving all of Cape Ann, Gloucester, Rockport, Manchester by the Sea, and Essex. And showing us nationwide live now from Fox. It's a non-stop stream of breaking news, live events and top stories powered by Fox TV stations. Watch anytime, raw, live, and unfiltered, wherever you stream. Go to livenowfox.com to learn how to watch. And donate at stpetersfiesta.org. All right, we are back, folks, getting ready. Phil
ready.
Francis is with us once again, and we are ready to roll.
We have a
Phil.
nice quick start right here.
Here we
Beautiful.
go. They're getting right into it, Phil.
Well, two captains were ready, but now they one of them dropped his hands. We're going to have a little problem because of the weather, just like we've had all weekend. Breeze is going to knock them around a little bit.
So here we go. In the middle, you have the Apostles with Coach Alexis Novello and Timmy Oakes. You have the Apostles in the middle going for the white flag. To the right, you have, we have the Warriors. Coach Sammy Scola, Scuttler Joe Belbo. To the right going for the, excuse me, Pete. I'm getting my flags mixed up here. So,
well, Warriors on the blue.
So we got the Warriors
Apostles on the white. And the champs, the Salty Seamen and the red. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
To the left, you have the Salty Seamen, your 2023 champions in the Nina. So to the left, your Salty Seamen to the left. They're in the Nina, going for the red flag. They're your champs. In the middle, you have the Warriors. That's sorry again. I'm mixing my boats up. I got to start again, Phil. Sorry. In the middle, you have the Apostles. Coach Alexis Novello and Scuttler Timmy Oakes in the middle, going for the white flag.
So we do want to mention that you see the third boat out there. Those are the Warriors, and they were disqualified yesterday. They found out shortly before the men's senior row happened today. So they're actually rowing, we believe, under protest. So they cannot win. This is between the Salty Seamen, the defending champs, and the Apostles. But we'll call it like we see it, okay?
We're going to go with what we see here until, out of respect, we're going to say their name. Okay, and then we'll let the committee make the decision at the end. But we haven't been informed that it's a three-boat race, but they're here. And we have, to the left, we have the defending champs, 2023 Salty Seamen. In the middle, we have the Apostles. And to the right, we have the Warriors. Let's get a rundown of the boats quickly. With the Salty Seamen, the champs, you have Chris Cavella Sr., Mike Harmon, coach and scuttler. Chris Carvelis, Joe Orlando, Zach Zindel, Don Bain, Brett Cunningham, Lucas Simendinger, James Sanfilippo, Colby Jewell, Charlie Taralak, Drew Johnson, sponsor Enza Groppo, and Chris Carvelis, VIP Fitness. In the middle, you have the Apostles, Alexis Novello, the coach, Timmy Oakes, the scuttler, Cam Whitfeld, Ethan Hollywood Mahoney, Riley DeHaan, Anthony Russo, Jaden Toppin, Michael Toppin, Caden Souza, John Gucciardi, Jackson Hakes, Isaiah Bucket Francis, and to the right, we have the Warriors, Sammy Scola, Joe Belbo, Tanner Smith, Sam Young, Cole Mosley, Wynn, Jackson Cody, Max Thomas, Jaden Chadwick, Connor Oliveira, Jace Ramos, Ben Scola, and Anthony Morawski.
They're going to have to line them up again.
They're lining up. They're lining up for a third time here. The wind has picked up. The seas have gotten rougher. Not nearly as cold as yesterday, but there is a strong wind.
Well, it's just like we've had all weekend. It's going to be difficult lining up because of the breeze.
There they go, lining up the boats. 2023 champ. To the left, you can see in this beautiful aerial shot from our drone footage, Keith Belazzola. The champs to the left, 2023 Salty Seamen, the champs, trying to repeat their title. In the middle, you have the Apostles, and to the right, you have the Warriors.
And we've got a stiff west-southwest wind blowing right now.
It's blowing hard now.
It's going to move these guys all over the place here. So, yeah, like you said, Phil, it's going to be tough to get everyone settled here to
line
start.
them up and line them up and try to get started as fast as you can, because all you got to do is get blown over again. We could be here. This could be really. They could line up 10 times. We're going to keep having difficulty starting this race.
But Phil, one thing for sure is we have 3 great scuttlers.
Oh yeah, yeah. Three. Well,
right.
These are the three guys that were just in the senior race.
Right. The same three that were doing the senior division. The Scuttler to the left won the senior division. ZFG, congratulations to Mike Harmon and that crew. But here they go. The arms are up for the Salty Seamen. Arms are up.
Arms up.
Arms are up. They're drifting hard to the left right now.
Come on.
Hard to the left.
Let's go, Alexis. Get
Two arms are up. Sammy, their arms are up, and there they go.
There we go. Good start.
There they go.
Good start.
There they go. Taking off. It looks like the boat to the left and the boat to the right both had great starts. Here we go. To the left, Salty Seamen, your champs. In the middle, the Apostles. To the right, Warriors. Here we go, a three-boat race. There it is. To the left, you have the Salty Seamen, your defending champions with a half a boat.
Yeah,
what do you think about this start, Phil?
I think all three. I think we had an equal start. I think all three crews started. No one got a jump on anybody. It's just right now the Salty Seamen, the defending champs, they have a half a boat lead over everybody, and the other two crews, the Warriors and the Apostles, are even right now. So it's a long race. It's a long race, and it's choppy. So let's see how they handle the weather.
Salty Seamen, here we go. Your 2023 chance trying to defend the title in the junior boys division. The junior boys division ranges from kids that are 14 years old to 19 years old, right? Like, so
I believe that's what it is.
So there can be a big difference in strength sometimes. There were eliminations.
I think all three crews have a mix of age, 14, 16, 17, 18-year-olds. So I think it's pretty equal as far as the ages. I mean, there's been years when you had guys that were 20 years old rowing against 13-year-olds. Yeah. But this is pretty even as far as the ages are here.
Yeah, and so if you're new to all this, right now they are heading out to a flag half a mile out there. Each has their own flag, red, white, and blue lanes. They circle that, and the first to hit the beach is your Sunday champ.
And as you can see to the left, your 2023 champions trying to defend the title, the Salty Seamen, with looks like maybe about a boatish.
No, it looks like the Apostles are creeping up on them right now, and the Apostles are almost even. They're almost even with them right now. It's a three-boat race right now.
Oh, this is like the seniors race.
It's like the seniors race right now. The Apostles made a nice move.
They were, you can see it happening.
They looked like they were behind by about a boat, so the Apostles made a nice little move.
Looks like they're still coming on them.
Oh, yeah.
But the junior division has had phenomenal races ever since eliminations this week. The elimination start, I believe it's Thursday and
Wednesday.
Wednesday and Thursday, right?
Yeah, just Wednesday. Just the men's were Wednesday. Yeah. The juniors were Thursday morning.
Yeah. And I saw that race; it was unbelievable.
We've had great races every day this week. Every day, it's great for the sport.
Yeah,
it is.
Unbelievable.
I don't like dominant crews that just blow crews. I like because it keeps the interest in the sport.
Great point.
You see in the senior division, it keeps going back and forth.
Yeah.
All right, now we do want to mention this once again now, that as far as we know, you see three boats out there. We believe this is just a two-boat race because the boat on the right, Warriors, was disqualified last night, although they didn't find out until earlier today, for, we believe, missing the flag on their turn as we approach the turn and see you know how important that is.
Yeah.
So, but we are calling it like we see it today because the kids deserve credit as well and the crew. So why not? But as far as we know, the only winner can come from the left lane and the middle lane, or the red lane and the white lane.
Yeah. Right now, the Apostles have the lead. Apostles just made a big move to take about a half a boat lead.
So the Apostles are in the middle.
But it's still a three-boat race right now.
Yeah.
Half a mile out, they'll turn that flag and come a half a mile back.
And let's just say we could have a little controversy if something happens that I don't think anybody really wants to happen.
No, thank God we got Keith Palazzolo in the drone up there for us. We can get a nice eagle-eyed view of this. And that's what the weather was so bad yesterday, we actually couldn't operate the drone.
Right, yeah.
And it was so hard to tell. Such a close call. So it's tough all around for everyone. But, hey, the spirit of competition and what Fiesta is all about.
Yeah.
Just tipping our hats to everyone here. And there's a great crowd still on the beach supporting these guys.
Absolutely. We still got a 3-boat race right here.
It's like this yesterday in the junior division. The wind picked up, and it was just tough conditions. And here we go. They're coming up on the flag soon. To the left, you have the Salty Seamen. In the middle, the Apostles. And to the right, the Warriors.
It looks like the Apostles with a slight lead, and the Warriors in second place. And the Champs are right behind them in third. So can't really say one crew is with a definite lead.
And again, Phil, like these are junior rowers, so they're not experienced like the seniors. Like you know what you're going to get sometimes with the seniors, even though things can happen. Juniors, these kids are young, just starting out, trying to learn the game.
Yeah, and they, you know something? I'm impressed by the strokes that these kids can keep because they don't fall apart. But coming home is where you might see a little problem.
Yeah. And again, like we were saying also yesterday, the dedication of the coaches, putting time in with them.
Oh, yeah, getting up at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Apostles, here they come. They're in the middle. To the left, the Salty Seamen, the Apostles, and to the right, the Warriors.
Yeah, Phil, talk us through this approach now.
Timmy's got, the Apostles, it looks like he's starting to make his approach right now. But pretty much, it's so close right now, you might see all three crews. The Apostles, Timmy's making his approach right now. He's headed for his flag.
He's going to try to cut.
Yeah, they go.
He's going to cut this close.
He's going to cut it close. Look at this. The Champs and the Apostles are heading at the same time.
Here they go. 5 oars come out of the water. Here they go.
All right,
who's going to come out of the turn?
The Champs are coming.
Here they come, Phil.
The Champs are straightening out first.
The Champs are out of the turn.
Yeah, but the Apostles
are right behind them. And it looks like to the right, too, Phil. The Warriors came out. Mike Harmon.
All right, here we go.
Mike Harmon. Wow. The Salty Seamen gained about a quarter of a boat on the turn.
Let's see what happens coming home, though.
2 fantastic races today,
guys.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. It could be another 3-boat race coming to the beach.
We love this view.
Look at this view by the drone.
Right,
Keith
so now we're talking the Salty Seamen defending champs up top, Apostles in the middle, and Warriors at the bottom of your screen.
Salty Seamen Warriors are tied, but they're only it's only a quarter of a boat lead. And here comes the Apostles. The Apostles are making a move right now. They're pulling up, so you got basically a dead even 3-boat race.
Wow. Here we go again. Get ready on the beach, and it's dead high tide pretty much.
Yeah, get the instant replay ready again.
The tide's still coming in, so
Andrew
the
Nicastro
course
with
is actually just
streamography.
a little longer than when they left it a few minutes ago.
We're going to be going to maybe another photo finish. There's been a bunch of them.
Yeah, they're all dead. They're dead even right now. Not that much.
And we had great races last year and this year from Friday right through Sunday. Amazing stuff.
Here we go. The Salty Seamen to the right. Look like the Champs have the lead. In the middle, you have the Apostles. To the left, with the view y'all looking at, you have the Warriors. In the middle, you have the Apostles.
To the left.
To the right.
Apostles in the middle.
Right, the Apostles. And to the right, you have the Champs, the Salty Seamen.
Nobody's pulling away.
No.
They're going to jockey right now, back and forth. You watch.
They're going to get to the Greasy Pole and give us the Greasy Pole Shuffle, Phil. Tell us about it.
Well, your Greasy Pole Shuffle is you quicken up your stroke a little bit, get more strokes per minute.
Empty the tank.
And you empty the tank.
You empty the gas tank. Get on, empty everything you have, 100% of everything you have to hit that beach first. And here they come to the right, the 2023 defending champions, the Salty Seamen. Look like they have maybe a quarter of a boat lead, maybe?
If that. I'm impressed. You know what I'm impressed by is the stroke. These kids are all maintaining it. Apostles just had a problem with one of the guys. Okay, he's back in.
Here we go, to the right.
The Pavilion Beach and the Fiesta coming into focus now, the shoreline.
They're going to start to hear the chirps of the beach. To the right, you have the defending champs, Salty Seamen. In the middle, you have the Apostles. And to the left, you have Warriors.
The Warriors, they're just behind the champs.
Here
Looks
we
like
are.
the Apostles are falling behind. The Apostles are behind by a boat now.
It looks like the champs are starting to pull away a little bit. The Apostles are running out of gas.
So, Phil, you think you noticed something with the Apostles a little while back?
There was one of the rowers. I think it looked like the kid that was in the engine room on the non-turning side.
Yeah.
He had a problem with his oar. He stopped. He missed about 2 or 3 strokes.
All right, folks, you
Here
are
we
watching
go.
live coverage of the men's junior same boat race finals just off
Here
of
they
Pavilion Beach
come.
in beautiful Gloucester, Mass.
It looks like the Apostles are making a move.
We're going to have a problem coming in,
Look at them making a move, and it looks like the boat to the left might be winning.
which is the problem I was talking
This is
about.
a yes. It looks like the boat to the left, Warriors.
I don't envy
I don't
the
envy.
decision makers.
Here we go. To the left, you have the Warriors in the Pinta. The defending champs to the right look like they're coming out of gas now. Here they come. Let's.
The worst scenario.
Here we go. So, people,
worst
we have a
scenario.
2-boat race to the left. We have the Salty Seamen, the champs, to the left, and in the middle, you have the Apostles. Salty Seamen. Here they come, your 2023 champs to the left. The Salty Seamen. In the middle, it looks like the Apostles are falling behind. The Salty Seamen, your 2023 champs, looking to repeat. The Salty Seamen to the left.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have controversy. Oh, the Salty Seamen just took the lead. Salty Seamen
The
just
Salty
took the
Seamen
lead.
look like they have about a quarter of a boat lead over the Warriors. Here comes the Salty Seamen, your 2023 champions.
Wow.
The Salty Seamen are your 2024 champions. Salty Seamen. The Salty Seamen, your 2024 champions. Back to back. They did it again. The Salty Seamen repeat 2024 champions. Your Salty Seamen. Wow, all 3 crews, incredible rowing. Unbelievable rowing by all 3 crews.
Great race.
The Warriors gave them a battle to the end. But the Salty Seamen hold them off. We're going to see the finish now. Wow. The
Heck of a
Apostles, a
race.
great race as well. Wow. The Salty Seamen, your 2024 junior champs, and they repeat. Coach Chris Carvella Sr., Scuttler, Mike Harmon, Chris Carvelis Jr., Joe Orlando, Zach Zindel, Don Bain, Brett Cunningham, Lucas Simendinger, James Sanfilippo, Colby Jewell, Charlie Terrelak, Drew Johnson, sponsored by Enza Gruppo and Chris Carvelis, VIP Fitness. Congratulations to the Salty Seamen, your 224 junior champions, and they've repeated. We're going to be giving you a photo finish here. Another phenomenal race. 3-boat race.
What a championship Sunday, guys.
Yeah, we gotta say we've had a great day of races, great weekend of
A
races.
little bit of everything.
Great weekend of races.
Wow.
Very
Only
impressive.
at the Fiesta. You
Very
have a little
impressive.
bit of everything.
That's a nice comeback win by those champs. They were behind for a second there, and they come back. They opened it up coming in.
The Warriors took the lead at about the Greasy pole.
Yep.
And that's what the junior division, that can happen.
Well, Salty Seamen saved us a lot of problems. So
They rode a great race.
yeah, they rode a great race.
They did. And we talked about emptying the tank, and they
all
literally emptied
all
it.
3 crews,
All
they
3
kept
crews
this-
emptied the
They kept
tank.
their stroke for the young guys, for being young guys, keeping the stroke like that. That's impressive. It bodes well for the future of rowing.
Yep. Yes, absolutely. Congratulations to ZFG, your 2024 Senior Division champs. And here it is. Oh, we're back on camera.
Yeah, folks, we're back. So, hey, there you have it. Amazing championship Sunday here at St. Peter's Fiesta for the Greasy Pole walk, right? Derek Hopkins pulled off his 6th straight flag. And then here it is once again, guys.
I love this walk because you don't see this. Usually it's grabbed with the hands, and Derek Hopkins karate chopped it. There it is. Swipe, bang, see you later.
Great walk. And I'm gonna go on record saying right now, I separate the greasy pole into different eras.
Yeah.
From your black grease to what they use. This kid's the greatest walker of this era right now.
Oh, yes.
There's no doubt in my mind. I've never seen a kid walk the pole that he just knows I'm going to go get it.
Yeah.
And right. I mean, he's whispering to people's ears, you better get it now because you're not coming back.
It's so weird. It's got to be so discouraging to give him a third basically a second shot with a courtesy round in there. But you can't give him. You can't give it up.
Yeah, the kid that walked ahead.
In the second.
Yeah, the kid that walked ahead, the Parisi kid knew if he didn't get it, that was it. He might as well just swim in.
It's unreal, huh?
Yeah, it is unreal.
Yeah, so awesome stuff. So, okay, Phil, while you're still here, too, your thoughts on the men's senior finals that kicked us off today?
Listen, when we were talking earlier, I said I think it's going to be a 3-boat race. But I didn't think it was going to be a 3-boat race. You expect someone to pull.
We had to look at the screen.
We had to go to the replay to see who won the race.
That was amazing.
That's how close it was. But you know something? Being a same boat guy, that was great. It was
three
awesome.
of us had to go to the screen.
I know. No one knew who won, and it was great. And then the fact that the third place crew only finishes 3/4 of a boat behind in the race, that adds to it.
Unbelievable.
Odds are you're going to see the same 3 guys in it next Sunday, unless I make some adjustments here and there. So, but it was great. It was awesome. Just for a guy who's a same boat guy the whole weekend. No women's champs Friday.
Yeah, that was great. Impressive.
Right, and I was with the policeman. We won a great race. We won by. It was just like this. Exact same thing. We were losing at the greasy pole. We came back. So, hey, high five to the policeman that I rode in that boat with.
Cheers to that. Yeah, and Phil, we should mention too, the Salty Seaman and the Lady Lukes, 2 junior crews that repeated.
Yeah. Oh, one thing I also forgot to say.
Yeah.
Our lead stroke in the police was Kelly Gossam, a woman rower.
Yeah.
That this week when we were 2 people short-handed, I told him, I said, get Kelly, and I wanted Olivia Durgan also, who's a rower, but she had a row. And she ended up rowing with the women's champs. So, I mean, and Kelly was awesome. Good person, too. Good person.
Great. Awesome stuff. And then, of course, John, I guess your thoughts on D-Hop with his 6th straight and 4th straight on a Sunday.
Just incredible because I love greatness. I love seeing dominance because it's just so hard. It's hard to win one, and it's hard to repeat anything you do, and it's hard to three-peat something. It just becomes more and more difficult. The pressure mounts on you. And so for him to just dominate the way he's dominating is just unbelievable. And it just adds so much more to next year when he goes after Pete Frontero's 7 in a row to tie his 7 in a row.
Yep.
It's incredible.
Yeah, we have to say tip of the cap to Max Allen, the Friday champ, Tyler Parisi, your Saturday champ. And honestly, looking back now, all the competitors, all the rowers, folks, you didn't get to see some names and faces because we have elimination races that lead up to this too. But everyone who participates, it means so much to this community and to folks like us who care about events this too.
I mean, it's Fiesta Week. I mean, when you grew up in the city as a Sicilian American or an Italian American, this is the week we all look forward to. This is our family week. This is our memory week. Remember, when I talked earlier about my Uncle Jimmy. Mm-hmm. This is the week we remember those people. So it's Gloucester, and that's what it is. It's our place. It's our little thing. You have tourists come here from all over, but it's still always going to be our little thing.
Yeah, well said.
Amen to that.
All right, folks, so that concludes our coverage of the 2024 St. Peter's Fiesta. Thanks for following us all weekend long. We have to give a huge shout-out to all the crews who helped put this together. First of all, the St. Peter's Fiesta Committee. Not an easy job. There is so much going on here throughout the 9-day novena, right to the final day. And even tonight, there's still activities going on. The final procession of the St. Peter's statue back to its resting place at the St. Peter's Club in the window there for us to adore throughout the year. So there is that too. Big tip of the cap, folks, to Streamography. Learn more at streamography.com. 1623 Studios, 1623studios.org if you're looking them up as well. Who else? The family here that let us stay here for 3 days. The Dohertys, unbelievable stuff. The Cornerstone Creative a great nonprofit right down the street, letting us store our equipment and help park down here. It is not easy to get a sweet piece of real estate to be able to share this broadcast with the world, and they help make that happen. And I am Corey of Bridge Cape Band. You're probably watching us on YouTube. Just give the channel a quick thumbs up or a subscribe, and we plan to have more cool events from our little corner of the world to share with you upcoming on all of these channels. So we want to thank our sponsors once again. You see them, Machaca. Love Machaca. I might be at Machaca a little later on.
We.
Huh?
We.
Oh, yeah, you're buying, right, John?
Yeah, right. Buying apple juice?
Yeah, we can do that.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Muffs.
Yeah, Melissa Cox Photography, the Black Bear Barbershop, veteran-owned Black Bear Barbershop, and we just mentioned the Cornerstone Creative. Awesome stuff. Cheers to all of you for all your support. If you would like to support the St. Peter's Fiesta, go to stpetersfiesta.org. Click the Contact tab. That'll take you right to a little Venmo link that you can make a donation. You can also mail in checks to. The address is there for you, too. But again, thanks to everyone at the St. Peter's Fiesta Committee for working with us to help share the sights and sounds of St. Peter's Fiesta with all of you out there. And thank you for tuning in every day. We appreciate it. We'll be back this time next year. Hope you're with us, too. For John Nicastro, Phil Francis, Bona Fiesta, guys.
Bona Fiesta, boys.
Love you guys. Thanks for doing
Bona
this
Fiesta,
with us.
everybody.
Right.
Congratulations to everybody.
There you go. Until next time, Bona Fiesta and Viva San Pedro.
Viva!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard as we set sail on a journey through time to celebrate the courageous fishermen and the rich history of Gloucester, Massachusetts. It's a tale of trials, triumphs, and an unyielding spirit that has shaped this coastal gem. Imagine, if you will, a Gloucester 400 years ago, a rugged frontier where English settlers first laid eyes on this untamed land, a place where brave fishermen faced relentless challenges, from tempestuous seas to treacherous shores, all in the name of providing for their families. But let's fast forward to today, where Gloucester stands as a testament to its heritage, shaping the city's vibrant culture. This year, our wonderful city celebrated its 400th year established. Their traditions and resilience continue to influence the character of this seaside town, from its lively festivals to its deep-rooted sense of community, fostering a spirit that is as timeless as the sea itself. Gloucester has become a hub of culture, hosting events such as the Indigenous Heritage Festival, the Schooner Fest, and the Fishing Heritage Festival, all honoring the brave people who made Gloucester what it is today. And now let us drift back in time once more, to an era when Gloucester was a bustling maritime haven, a place where the spirit of adventure was as abundant as the ocean's treasures, and the courage of its people was unmatched. Those were the glory days. Gloucester's history is a tapestry woven with the threads of countless lives and dreams, a place where bravery met the boundless sea, and where hope shone as bright as a lighthouse beacon. Gloucester, you're not just a city, you're a symbol of triumph over adversity, a testament to the unyielding human spirit, and a beacon of hope for generations to come. As we reflect on your storied past and its profound influence on the present-day city we see today, we stand in awe of the enduring legacy you continue to share with the world. Thank you, Gloucester, and here's to 400 more years of celebrating tradition, heritage, and the sea.